Oh, we're live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to part 2 of this crazy mofo. Before we can do that, though, we have to start the show. Let's get this thing started.
Like flesh or shadows crawl, Caint rules and will never fall. Heavy crown, heavy chains, king of chaos driving insane. Rise up, feel the grind, twist the clock, lose your mind. Caint, he's the ruler of the faint. Caint, broke through the cafe, now unconstrained. Oh, he's the beast you wanna tame, standing tall with a 6'5" frame. Caint. Masked in smoke, crowned in flames, he whispers riddles, plays his games. Threads of gold burn in his grip. Truth gets twisted, it starts to slip. Run now, hear the call. Caint's kingdoms will never fall. Rise up, feel the grind. Twist the clock, lose your mind. Caint, he's the ruler of the faint. Caint, broke through the cafe, now unconstrained. Oh, he's the beast you wanna tame, standing tall with a 6'5" frame. Caint. Masked in smoke, crowned in flames, he whispers riddles, plays his games. Caint, he's the ruler of the faint. Caint, broke through the cafe and now unconstrained. Oh, he's the beast you wanna tame, standing tall with a 6'5" frame. Caint.
Hope you're all doing awesome. Hope you're all doing amazing. This is part 2 of LeTiddy. I'm assuming it's LeTiddy because of the constant cleavage and all that jazz. I can't, bro, with the cleavage. It's not it, bro. It's not it. Sorry, I didn't turn my fan on. So I came in, right? And I do my trademark tank top, right? Because I'm known for the tank tops here on Caint, right? That's what people know me as. I was like, damn, it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly. Let me go ahead and get this. Now I put this on. I'm hot. I'm fucking roasting. This is coming off eventually. Hope you're all doing well, though. So here's the, let me do one thing really quick I did not do. I need to get my alert box in case y'all want to sub or donate or, gift members and all that. So I need to be able to hear that. So I just want to get that going really quickly. All right, that's there. So we're good to go. All right, let's get this thing started, guys. So we're going quickly. It's a beater, not a tank top. We can't say wife beater anymore. It has bad connotations. This is 2025. We can't do it. By the way, living my life. Ken, how often do you listen to the song riding down the road? Occasionally. This song does fucking slap, bro. So I didn't have breakfast yet, guys, so I apologize. So I'll be drinking my breakfast. What's breakfast time here? I almost said it. All right. So let's get back into this. So funny part, guys, I just left it. I didn't even click off. I didn't exit the screen. I just left it. So what we learned about LeTiddy yesterday. So yesterday we learned that this bitch is psycho. She has crazy eyes, and she probably just needs to be in jail. She abuses people and animals, from what we hear. Luckily, we haven't seen any of that because I'm not trying to look at people abuse kids and animals. That's just fucked up. But that's what we learned yesterday. So we're going to continue right off from yesterday. Again, shout out to Adonis for making the video. What's his full name? Yeah, Adonis Paul. Shout out to Adonis Paul. Shout out to Sunshinery for introducing me to this motherfucker. Because again, guys, the LCU, man, I need to branch out. I mean, I know viewers are going to dip. I know that, support's probably going to dip a little bit, but you have to branch out eventually, right? And where it's at right now, I can't. It's just, this is not worth covering. I'm not trying to shit on the LCU, but to me, this is not entertainment, right? It's just not entertainment, so I don't want to cover it. But let's get straight into this. LeTiddy, a.k.a. Leticia something, Collins, I think. Let's get it. So, as of right now, the cops are here. She was at her ex-husband's house trying to bang on the door and bang on the door. The wife called the cops. Cops are here. She's basically saying that, she hadn't taken her medicine yet, so she can't drive. So why is she driving to begin with? And then she's saying that she's on her menstrual cycle, which I'm not a woman. I don't know that. But just, I don't think it causes this personally. That's just me. But let's get this thing started, bro.
Oh, that makes perfect sense for someone.
That's right. I forgot about that. Did they kill it? Did they kill the video? Don't tell me that.
That's why I did this today. Because I am not feeling okay. Because I knew that this was coming. I knew that an attempt at suicide was coming again. And I needed to get my emotions out.
Yep. So this bitch loves to bait. The sewer slide bait, right? She loves doing it. It's, it ain't it. It just ain't it, bro.
Before I tried, this is not okay. To be ripped away from something that you love so much. It's not okay. Oh, that makes perfect sense for someone that gave birth to the child and accidentally signed over rights. I accidentally signed them over, sir. He manipulated me. He lied to me. That's not okay. It's not okay. I'm suffering. I still suffer. No one is seeing that.
Beautiful. Lunchbox, I was playing Ghost of Yote listening last night, and all I saw when I looked at my phone was cleavage. I'm like, God damn. That's all this bitch is, because nobody cares what bullshit she's spewing. That's basically it, bro. And this is the problem when you use your body, right? Or you try to use your body for views or whatever. People end up not giving a fuck about you or what you have to say. They just care about the visual, which here, the visual's disgusting. But I'm just saying, bro, that I can't.
I need society to see this. I need everyone to understand. This is not okay. Everything that happens is not okay. When they forcibly tell people that are suffering from panic attacks and not able to help them, it's not okay.
So, record me all you want to.
Doug Savant with the Canadian too. Oh, it's coffee now. It's the right time. Have a good day. Appreciate you, Doug Savannah. We got coffee as well. It's always coffee time here on Caint. Straight up. Appreciate you the two, bro.
You're right. I have no problem with that. Are you gonna hurt yourself? Yes or no? It's a simple question.
Leticia knows that answering this question with yes will get her involuntarily committed. Therefore, she now acts like the idea she would hurt herself is ridiculous, despite just threatening it a moment ago.
No.
You're not. So why did you make that remark?
Because I have about 15 suicide attempts under my belt.
So,
and that I've been hospitalized for because of instances like this.
okay, so are you gonna hurt yourself?
No.
Okay then. Why are you here?
Because tomorrow's my daughter's birthday.
Okay.
And these people keep her from me and have kept her from me for 5 years.
Who are these people? Who are these people?
Leticia, many instances, fake age regression when convincing a man she is a damsel in distress. Notice the change when she interacts with the male officers. Facts, bro. You can immediately tell when she interacts with women versus men, right? She tries to play, like it says here, the damsel in distress, That's the problem with a lot of dudes, right? It's natural if you're a good human being as a male, if you see a woman in need, like you want to try to help out as much as you can. A lot of times it gets them fucked over to begin with. But yeah, bro, this is something else. Like I can't with this shit. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro?
He did it. He did it.
Why are you here? There's other ways to do this if you want more than showing up, correct?
But I have enough video for everyone to see how trashy.
This bitch ain't having it, bro. You can tell she is not having it at all. She's like, bitch, I will fuck you up. Literally what's happening in real time.
My daughter lives now. the overgrown shit, everything all over the place. That's not okay. I used to sanitize everything. I was devoutly.
Leticia begins faking another panic attack, but stops short when she realizes the female officer isn't fooled and gets embarrassed. Many men would just give women in hysterics whatever she desires to make her stop. Female officer nullifies this in Leticia's mind.
Just because they don't live up to your expectations doesn't mean the house is trash.
It is trash, sir. I looked around the back. I seen. It doesn't matter.
That's your expectation.
It's expectation. No, it's presumption, right? My presumption is that it's trash.
The law is very black and white.
It doesn't matter. I have enough information to share with the world, share with social media what's going on
You're
here.
trespassing on somebody's property.
And that's fine. This is only the first time.
It's not fine. If they told you to leave, you got to go, bitch. Like all this fucking hysteria and the fucking bullshit and the causing the scenes and shit, bro. This ain't it. This is not it. They asked you to leave. You're breaking the law right now, and you're trying to justify it. Like, it's fucked up.
So it's not like I'm trespassing over and over again.
So why are you still here then?
Because I had a panic attack.
Okay,
So I have to talk to you. Because I have to talk to them.
Are
Because
you over the panic attack?
I don't think so. I'm still trembling.
Okay, then you're going to go to the hospital.
Yes.
Okay.
But I need to move my vehicle. But I don't know how. Because I'm like I really don't know.
If you move your vehicle, then...
Narcissistic control freaks cannot give up without winning winning something. Leticia can move this vehicle just fine. What she needs is the officers to concede and move it for her so that she feels in control and validated that her fake panic attack is being believed. That's facts, bro. Look at Boogie, right? Boogie said it before. Narcissists, right? They want some little wins over people, and they cannot take it until they get some win. Like, you have to concede the smallest little morsel of control, and then they win, and they blow it out of proportion, right? Literally the definition of, give an inch, take a mile. Yeah, give an inch, take a mile or some shit. Literally, this is it. We're seeing it in real time. Literally.
You're going to park it because if you park it in the street, we're going to tow it. If you leave it on this property, they're going to tow it. So you have two options. You go to the hospital or you drive off. Those are your options.
I don't know if I can drive off. I need like just a couple minutes to gather myself, breathe, do deep breathing techniques, because that's what happens with PTSD.
We're not the ones out of line here. Okay, we didn't.
And I'm not the one out of line here either, sir.
You're on somebody else's property, so you are out of line.
I'm actually not out of line.
Then
This man stole from me. This man raped me, marital rape, and I still haven't gone to court over it to put him in jail.
And yet you show up over here.
Yes, because I'm having a panic attack because tomorrow's her birthday, and because I'm a disabled citizen that suffers from post-traumatic stress, and I'm having my menses right now. My psychologist knows I didn't.
The Menzie excuse, bro. Like I don't think that would hold up in any type of courtroom. That's just not it. But yeah, bro, it's fucking. This is dumb. This is just straight dumb. Like, I'm surprised they haven't just fucking took and arrested her ass and sent her to the mental ward at this point. Like, there's no way in hell this bitch is sane. And honestly, the way she's acting, she shouldn't be driving to begin with. Because let the slightest little bit of road rage hit this bitch, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
In therapy since I was 12 years old, and I know my actions and responses.
Cynical devil, GD, that blender looks like a coffee cup in your hands. I mean, I guess. I don't fucking know. It's an 8-cup blender, the Ninja blender, right? I can't.
Yes. Yes, I know. I know that. That's why I'm taking it this route. It's telling social media about this. He just went up and asked if they want to press charges on me.
Good.
That's the kind of...
They should. Trespassing charges. You've been asked how many fucking times to leave? Like, bro, look at the eyes. I'm telling you, bro. We talked about this last night. The eyes tell the story. The eyes tell the fucking story, bro.
Crazy this Hot Springs does. He just went up there to ask them if they would press charges on me because he's not allowing me to finish my panic attack so I can move my vehicle. We're going to get his badge number.
He wouldn't allow me to finish my panic attack. Like, so now you have to finish. Finish the panic attack and then you can move the vehicle. Like, that's not mentally coherent. That's not how that works. Not at all how that works.
That's not okay. I'm not okay. When I go in and out of my bouts of psychosis, and we know because we've had other officers in this instance, we know this, and they don't handle like this because they can't handle like this because I'm not speaking properly. I'm having a panic attack. I'm not articulating my words properly. When they took me away 7 years ago, and I wasn't okay. These people are insane. I don't know why the officers think that they can be so...
Living my life. Don't they have a mental crisis team in that county? I mean, I have no idea. This is Arkansas, so you can take with that what you will. I don't think Arkansas really gives a fuck about this type of shit. They probably just want to be done with it at that point. But yeah, this is wild, bro.
Like condescending and demanding when he obviously doesn't have a degree in psychology. He doesn't know. I've had way more information about psychology. That's why I got this on film, so that I didn't have to sit alone and cry about this, so I could get everyone's reaction. I could get everybody in society.
The problem is you're in your own fucking delusional head. And anyone that agrees with you probably are just like buddy trolls. They just want to hype you up so they can get more content out of you. But you don't realize that shit because you're in your own fucking head. and you think you're this fucking high almighty. You know what I mean? Like, this just ain't it, bro. This is just not it.
His reaction is not okay. This is not okay. So you went up and asked them if they wanted to file charges? Is that what you did, officer? You went up there and asked them if they needed help and not me?
The conversation between us and them is between us and them.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I got it on film, so it doesn't matter.
That's
So,
fine. You
yeah.
can come whatever you want.
I appreciate that you're not helping me.
It has nothing to do with you.
Sometimes I collapse, I can't walk because it all detaches.
Didn't deny you the medical treatment, but yes, you denied it.
Look how she's looking in the camera. I hate this shit, bro. When I'm talking to people, or like you get in an argument, right? And there's multiple people. One person in the argument will look at other people while they're talking shit because they're looking for validation, right? Like when like person A and person B are in it, and then person A just starts going off or trying to cook them, as the kids say nowadays. And then fucking they start looking at person CB or C, D, E, and F and G, right? And then they try to get them to hype up and shit. I hate when people do that. I'm like, bro, you're talking to me. Look at me. Don't look at other people. Look at me when you're talking to me. Like, I hate that shit, bro. It's fucking dumb. This is literally what she's doing right now. Like, I can't.
Because you know how I act at home. Is that
Hey,
Hello.
you a little better?
I need to talk for a moment so I can calm down. I've spoken to LifeNet many times over my panic attacks. I don't feel good.
You want to come back to the truck with me and talk?
Yeah, bro. Like, just get this bitch out of here. Tow her fucking car and take her to the mental ward and call it a fucking day. Like, why are we wasting time? Like, these cops' times are being wasted. There's probably some more important shit happening in fucking little town in Arkansas, wherever the fuck they're at, and they're just dealing with this crazy bitch. Like, bro, just be done with it. Just be done with it. I'm sure your lunch breaks in 10 minutes. Let's get this shit done and over with, bro.
I need water. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Leticia now goes into another sudden panic attack as soon as the LifeNet crisis worker arrives. So there you go, living my life. LifeNet crisis worker arrives, likely because she believes this is her ticket out of jail into getting what she wants. The problem is they deal with these people all the time, right? And when you do the whole insanity plea or whatever, usually you go through a shit ton of mental evaluations, and they try to trick these doctors and these psychologists. They've seen all the fucking tricks in the book, and they know what to pick up and shit. Like, this just ain't it, bro. This just ain't it.
Hey, easy your nose out the mouth, okay? Slow him down.
Scorpion, Chubby Scorpion member for 1 month. Everyone came. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being an Everyone Came member for 1 month, Chubby.
Slow, big, deep, into your nose out the mouth. There you go. Just keep doing that and focus on it for me.
Empty your nose out, bro. Empty your fucking nose out.
Okay? You're okay. You are, okay? Everything's okay. Breathe. You can breathe. Breathe. Alright? If you don't, you're gonna pass out. Your brain will take over.
Bro, why does this sound like back in the day when they had like, the heavy metal music and the rock and roll music and they play it backwards to claim it was like devil worshipping, bro? Literally what we're listening to right now. This is an exact replica of Led Zeppelin Stairway to Heaven played backwards. Literally what we're listening to right now. Probably gonna get copyright for that.
What do you take for it? Just breathe. Marijuana. Into your nose. Regularly, okay? Nothing else is going on right now. Just this, okay? Everything's fine, alright? Into your nose, out through your mouth. Keep going. You can do it. I'm here. I'm not gonna lay you down, baby. Alright?
The fuck are we watching, bro? Like this can't be it, bro. This is wild.
Breathe. Don't need to be. Alright? Breathe.
Lunchbox member for 1 month, you can't. Appreciate your lunchbox. Bitches really do be crazy. Facts, bro. Bitches really do be crazy. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the 1 month you can't membership.
Need to just be checking, talk to them, blood pressure and blood work. I won't feel good again.
Let's go. Come on.
I'll just move this car so they don't tow it.
Yeah, they're gonna take care of it.
Okay. Are they gonna move it or are they gonna tow it and I have to pay?
No, that's them. Okay?
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit, bro.
What? I don't understand
The
you.
medics are here to help you. Okay, if you're gonna go to the hospital, you need to walk with them to the back of the ambulance. If you don't, in 2 minutes you're going to jail with us.
Why?
There it is, bro. Go with them to the hospital. You're going to jail with us. Take your pick, bitch.
As I just told you,
But that doesn't make any sense.
it does.
That doesn't
if
make
your-
any
If your
sense.
concern is your car,
It makes all the fucking sense in the world, you dumb bitch. Like you're wasting these people's times. You're causing all these fucking problems. Like it just fucking. There's no ownership. There's literally no ownership. There's no self-worth. There's no self-esteem. There's no self-control. Like, this is just fucking just batshit. Like, it's wild, bro.
This is my only property. I do need to be treated, obviously. But I also need to take care of the one property I have.
What's more important?
This, so that I don't lose it financially.
Well, y'all need to go. I'll sign your release. I don't want to go to jail.
Got him. You either take your car and you're going to jail, or leave the car, going to the mental ward, right? It's fucking just flip a coin at this point, right? Just these people are wasting their time. It's fucking sad to watch. These people are wasting their fucking time.
I mean, honestly, what are they going to do on my property?
You can bring your purse and whatever in the car that you need to take with us.
This isn't helping disabled citizens that are homeless. This is hurting them. Why would you do that to me?
Obviously.
Why?
I'm taking you to the hospital because you have to go.
But also, too, that the financial restraints afterward. How are you going to expect me to be able to get my people?
That's funny as shit. Hold on, I'm gonna back up. Cynical Devil, what's the deal with this bitch? I'm not caught up, bro. This bitch is batshit insane, batshit crazy. Like, I think she's in jail right now. Technically, I'm gonna slow this down a little bit because I want to make sure we get the busted moment. But yeah, she abuses kids allegedly. She abuses animals allegedly. I haven't seen it. People tell me she does, but I have to say allegedly because I haven't seen it. But this bitch is crazy, bro. And the eyes tell the story. Always, the eyes tell the story.
But also, too, that the financial restraints afterward. How are you going to expect me to be able to get my people and everything? I don't understand.
You're under arrest.
No, I no.
Got him.
Well, that worked out well for you, didn't it, Leticia? After storming her husband's property like the beaches of Normandy, Leticia learns the hard way.
You know what's sad, bro? Like, fucking Xylee Gets Real got me into this shit, watching shit at 1.5 speed. Like, whenever I watch it normal, it's fucking slow. Like, it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks, bro. New Law Cobb, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with done, bro. I'm telling you, this bitch. This is gonna be a 6-7 part series of a LeTiddy. Like, this bitch is crazy, bro. Again, shout out to Adonis Paul. Like, this is wild.
Way that if you are mediocre at faking panic attacks, you can still end up in cuffs. All she had to do was let her car get towed, which, if she were in the middle of a real medical emergency, would have been no problem. She just went to jail and got charged with criminal trespassing, which she deserves of her own volition because she didn't want to have her car towed and have to pay to get it out.
Yup.
Well, look at you now. We now join Leticia, where she has to walk about 6 miles from the jail and go pick up her car from impound anyway, because screaming about rape isn't a get-out-of-jail-free card.
So she's walking 6 miles to the vehicle. You know this is going to be something, bro. T-Berry with the one gifted. Thank you so much, T-Berry. I appreciate you, bro. Amazing, Maisie. Got it. That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much, T-Berry.
So I'm currently leaving the detention center.
Jesus, that mouth is horrible. By the way, guys, the laptop gets here today. Yes, the laptop gets here today. So you know what that means. I'm going to be doing some test streams to make sure that it's all well and good and figuring out how I'm going to do that setup and all that shit, right? So that's going to be beautiful. But again, it's happening. I got the Rode mobile microphones so I can have that shit connected up. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to do a test stream to figure this shit out to make sure we're all good and go. And then we're going to get some cooking shit happening, bro. It's going to be beautiful. Also, like I said this last night too. My buddy Steve wants to do like movie reviews and show reviews with me. So we're going to get that content up and going as well. He's a big ass movie buff. I know him in the Army. Cool fucking guy. So a lot of more different content coming to you guys. Cause again, the LCU need to branch away. Cause this shit, it's fucking, I can't, bro. I can't with the LCU right now. But anyways, let's continue.
Because I was arrested, violently arrested.
You were violently arrested. Okay. If she calls that violently arrested, bro, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen when they actually throw her ass to the ground when she has a fucking knife in her hand or some shit.
I have lots of bruising and scrapes all over my feet. I was assaulted while being arrested. I was having a panic attack, and it's actually on video. All of it. Where I had gone over to my ex-husband's house to talk to him face to face as to why I haven't seen my child in 5 years.
Now, I wonder why you haven't seen your child in 5 years, you crazy bitch. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I can't.
And tomorrow is her birthday.
Cynical Devil, she recorded the same footage we saw. That's the best part. She didn't watch it. She recorded it. Like, come on, bro.
I just sat in the detention center for approximately 5 hours right now. And they decided to let me go as opposed to charge me with any other bullshit. I do have a court date, though, for criminal trespassing.
They probably don't want to deal with your fucking crazy ass. Probably just said, fuck it. We're going to let you out into the world and let you fuck up again so we can get you on something fucking more concrete to keep you in prison. God, bro.
And I know my daughter will see all of this and she'll realize that I was just trying to get back to her side. I told them, I said, I'm having a panic attack. They didn't care. They didn't care. They want money somehow. They knew I was a homeless citizen. They knew that I'd been suffering from these bouts. I have nobody to co-sign for me to get out of jail. So they did me the
I wonder why, bro. I wonder fucking why.
solid by just letting me go right now because they knew that I didn't need to be there. I don't do hardly anything wrong. And that's the worst part about me, is that I am so good most of the time. And I tell the truth too often. It's the truth and everybody knows it, and that's why I was just released right now. And of course I'm...
Remember, guys, she's an empath. She said that last night. She's an empath. So it's always the empaths that are psycho as fuck, right? And does all this dumb shit and causes all these fucking problems. But she's an empath, so she can feel people's emotions. She can feel what people feel. She takes that in and she has to hold on to it. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Every fucking, do you cook for your boyfriend, you pothead? Fuck you, chubby. I'm not gay. I cook for my wife all the fucking time and she loves it. That's how I got her, hook, line, and sinker. You fucking asshole. Appreciate the $5 though, bro.
Compliant, but in the instances when I'm having panic attacks, I detach. There's no reason for me to fake that I'm paying attention in those moments. So when they don't get a response, they take that as me being, what's the word? Like, defiant. I get defiant is what it
You are defiant, you dumb bitch.
is. I'm not grateful that my feet are bloody. The tops of my feet are all bloody. My wrists are sore. I have scrapes and bruises all over me. None of this is okay. None of this is okay. If you're trying to appropriate yourself as a good citizen, they should allot you some things, but they don't see me as a good citizen, which
Love you, cynical.
is actually kind of funny because like, I've done everything in my human capability to not be like my family. Like that officer that grabbed me up after, whatever, and he was just sick of hearing me talk. And I'm just like, no, bro, I'm gonna get a fucking lawyer. I'm gonna get an attorney. You fucking hurt me so bad. My fucking hands are so bruised and my feet are so bruised. And normally, I don't even feel the fucking pain because all the emotional scars that I've lived through, the psychological abuse and everything.
Jesus. Doug Sevin with the Canadian 5. Kim, what are your thoughts on Didi Oil Piker shocking his dog live on? Yeah, fuck that dude, bro. Fucking, I ain't got time for fucking people that do that shit to animals. I truly don't. Like, they're pieces of shit, bro. Like, you want to abuse an animal, bro? Come abuse me. Like, come talk to me about abuse and try to do to me what you do to the dog, bro. And I'm gonna do worse to you what you do to the dog, right? Or any animal for that matter. Like, you're a piece of human garbage, bro. Animals and kids and elderly people, bro. Like, you think you're a fucking man? Like, calm the fuck down, bro. Like, stop it. Fucking stop it. But yeah, dude, fuck him. He's a piece of shit.
So then when I wake up and I realize how much pain I'm actually in, and people don't realize it. They're just like, oh, a few scuffs, a few bruises. Oh, but you left fucking emotional scars that'll last me the rest of my fucking life. The rest of my life. I can't believe you listened to a rapist all these times.
This is emotional manipulation 101, straight up, bro. Like, there's no shot. There's just no fucking shot. And, I mean, I'm just going to say this. I hope this never happened to her, bro, because, like, no woman deserves to go through that shit, bro. But just the fucked up part is women use that, right, to psychologically fucking, like, fuck with people and then try to gain sympathy. It does happen. And when you do that, you take away from the real victims and the shit they go through in their stories. You know what I mean? Like, it pisses me off when anybody uses, grape as a way to gain sympathy when it never fucking happened, because it's always easy to go after someone for that and to claim that they did that to you because of the outcry that'll happen, right? And the outrage that'll happen with society. But it's just fucking, it's trash when people lie like this shit. BB Phil.
Phil tipped 23 euros and 99 cents to support the KCA. Hey Ken, you inspired me to book a week-long trip to Athens
Let's
next month.
go.
Have you been? It shows that even small creators like you can have a real influence on people's lives, even if it's just a holiday.
Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, so Sparta is fucking amazing. Like, that's where all my family is in Sparta, Greece, bro. If you can go check it, I think that's like an hour and a half or 2 hour drive from the airport in Athens. Bro, Sparta is beautiful countryside. Athens is very like touristy and like I'm not going to it's westernized or whatever, but obviously if you can like book a cruise to any like islands and all that shit, please go check out the islands as well. But Greece has some of the most beautiful beaches in the world and all the food is fucking amazing. Like it's awesome. But thank you so much, BB Phil, for that. I hope you have a tremendous time in fucking Athens, bro. Like Greece is fucking beautiful. I would love to. I want to take my wife there. You know what I mean? So she can meet my family and all that shit eventually. She's always wanted to go to Greece even before she met me. So just kind of the cherry on top that I am Greek, right? But yeah, bro, like go check it out. It's beautiful stuff, man. It really is. But thank you again for the $23.99. Thank you so much. But yeah, bro, when women do this shit, or anybody, I'm not going to say women, when anybody and it fucking uses the R word to gain sympathy, you're taking away from the real victims, and it's fucked up, bro.
Times different rapists. I just can't believe it. I can't. It makes me want to just jump out in front of the next vehicle. It really does. Oh, and everybody's like, oh, you're so dramatic. No, I'm not dramatic. He just wanted to grab me because I was looking cute today. That's the only fucking reason, and I fucking know it. Because he wanted to fucking talk shit, abuse a cute girl that knows more than him through psych.
A cute girl that knows more than him. Bitch, you're disgusting. You are disgusting. Who the fuck thinks you're cute? Jesus.
And I told him too. Well, I calmed down after a few hours and the nurse asked me back to her room and she ended up telling me, she said, well, I'm glad that you're able to smile now, because I gave her a smile. She said, I'm glad that I can understand you now, because before I couldn't make it through your crying, because I can't deal with crying. I'm sorry, you're a nurse at a jail and you can't deal with people's emotions.
Bro, the thing is, bro, I'm sure these people in jail, like your nurses, your doctors, you know, the people, they see all kinds of people from all walks of life, from fucking high as shit, dirtbag piece of shit, all the way up to some like dumbass who made a fucking stupid ass decision, right? But at some point you get numb to it. You have to get numb to it, and you just have to just take it at face value and just go with it, right? I'm sure she didn't help the situation at all. T. Barry, she unalived one of her mother's dogs. Man, that's fucked up. God, that's fucked up. Why would you do that shit, dude? Fuck, that is terrible. So I see y'all talking about Cyprus. Yeah, so Turkey and Greece definitely don't have the best relationship. It's gotten better over the years, but, you know, the whole Istanbul and all that, right, and Constantinople, that's there's some deep-rooted history there. So I'm just saying, it runs deep. It truly does run deep with the Greeks and the Turks and shit. So, yeah.
I don't understand that. I just want to be dead. No one understands. I just want somebody to kill me so badly.
Why does she keep posting this shit online, bro? Because then she wants to bitch that she can't get her kids and that people hate her. Bro, when you post this shit online and you're like sympathy baiting, eventually, like I said last night, the Peter and the Wolf syndrome is going to hit. No one's going to care anymore. Like, just stop. Just fucking stop. And if you truly want to be a better person, stop posting online. Just fucking leave the internet and just truly try and be a better person for yourself and not for other people. Like, this is so fucked on so many levels, bro. Like, I truly can't. I truly fucking can't.
All this trauma, all the sexual abuse, no one sees it. No one sees it. I try to file charges. When I speak out to the officers, they don't hear me. They hear everybody else. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I am not manipulative. I'm not.
Yeah, bro.
How is this?
Bro, you see the switch up? The instant switch up?
It makes no sense. I am not manipulative.
Yeah, I am not manipulative. And then, bro, that's so fucking fake. This is, bro, just the single eye tells the story. The single eye tells the story, bro.
I'm not. How is this extreme? This isn't extreme. This is just right. This is exactly what people feel when they go through shit like this. They feel lost. They feel alone. They feel destitute. They're homeless. They have no love.
Bro, she has to be walking in the middle of the road too, bro. Like, look at like how she's oriented in the road. She has to be walking in the middle of the road. Like, just Jesus, man.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I am not manipulative. I'm not. How is this extreme?
Oh God, bro.
This is just right. This is exactly what people feel when they go through shit like this. They feel lost. They feel alone. They feel destitute. They're homeless. They have no love. They have no family. They have no child.
Bro, you have to take some accountability at some point. Like, it's not like you just keep getting a fucking shit deal from every single fucking interaction with human beings that you have, bro. At some point, you got to take some accountability yourself and try to change yourself. but you're not. And I can already tell you're not. And this is the tip of the iceberg, bro. Like, there's 4 parts to this shit. This is a lot. This is so fucking much, bro.
Anymore. Oh, but my body shows it. My body, oh, it shows that there's plenty of scarring and everything, yeah. It doesn't matter. A mother, a childless mother.
It's probably for the best of the child, bro. From what I've seen so far, you're so fucking unfit to be a mother. I'm sorry, bro. This just ain't it.
Oh, you're gonna all get your fucking karma for making me suffer so badly in this realm. I want all the nice things. I don't want to just be raped in my sleep. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is what I deal with and nobody sees. Every day. I can't handle all this. I can't handle this. I'm so pretty. I'm so cute.
Jesus, bro. The instant just switch ups. This instant, and then she's going to use, parts of her body to so that, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. This ain't it. This definitely ain't it.
I'm so pretty cute. So when I moved down here about 14 years ago, I dressed too slutty for the locals. And I knew after a while that I was getting picked on and I was getting pinpointed because I had stalkers at my house. I knew there were stalkers because I saw shadows in the windows. So I need to share these stories with my daughter so she knows where I'm coming from because I've been forced away from her. And it wasn't my fault. The day before her birthday, when she turned 9 years old, her mother got dragged off her dad's property because she was there looking for her. She was there looking, actually, to see if I could talk to my piece of shit ex-husband to get him to understand what the universe wants of him. I'm not enforcing my will, idiots. I'm enforcing God.
Bro, I feel bad for the child having to see this shit because the child's going to see this shit because they're going to find out who their mother is and people are going to tell her, right? Because she's pretty well known from what I can understand. I'm pretty sure the child's old enough because I think she was 9 at this point, and this was, 3-4 years ago, maybe even further back than that. They're definitely in their, teenage years. I'm sure they know about all this shit and they've seen it all, bro. This fucked.
God's will. It's 9 p.m. right now, and I'm sitting outside of one of the 24-hour gyms. I just got my car out of impound, and my arm is still having muscle spasms, but nobody listens to me. Instead, they stand up for the rapists, like they did for my dad the day that I was homeless when I was 17. It all just circles back around, so that's why I disclose all of this. And I was begging, no. Now it's on the CCTV camera at my ex-husband's house, but whether or not that video is still viable anymore, because I have no idea. Some of the video that was of me naked in the storage unit a year ago.
The fuck is she talking about? I'm lost now. Now I'm fucking lost.
When I went back to ask for the video of me offering my belongings to the officers to find my phone and keys, they said that video was no longer there. I can't handle myself so badly that I just want to cuddle up next to the one person that I know is safe, and that's my daughter. Like, I had my pets. I used them, in that sense, for companionship, and now I have no one. How am I supposed to go to the courts and tell them, I'm homeless, I want to see my kid, I'm going through bouts of stress and depression and suicidal ideations because I have no one and I need love, and I would like to see my kid? You've all destroyed my life.
It's probably for the best. Again, your child should be, if you're like this, you're a fucking basket case, bro. Your child shouldn't be around you. Because the moment you get pissed off or the moment something doesn't go your fucking way, you're going to fucking lash out at the child. Fucking, you've already lashed out at pets and fucking animals. Like, you're a bitch, bro.
I hope that you're happy. I hope that this makes you happy at the end of the day, making someone hurt. Because my pain is apparently funny to you people. You think that I'm fucking with you, but I'm not. I'm not at all. I laugh because you guys are sick. I'm just smart. I'm not some crazy fucking person. I don't want anything from anybody. Really. I just want to have a family and my kid back.
Bro, you know who this reminds me of? I'm getting Naked and Laughing vibes. Like a motherfucker, bro. Do y'all know Naked and Laughing, King Cobra's fucking ex? Fucking, what is it, Jessica? Bro, I'm getting so many fucking Jessica vibes, bro. There's so many red flags. Like, on so many levels, this is fucked up. And I can't, bro. Like, I feel bad for any motherfucker that comes across her path. They're just going to be in for a world of shit. Absolute shit. And then she's going to go online and post these videos and shit and make them look like the asshole when she's the one probably driving them fucking batshit insane. Like, come the fuck on, bro.
What's wrong with you people? That's why I post my emotions. Tara needs to know I love her so much. Tara needs to know what the fuck. Why I can't get back to her. Because her dad is afraid the secrets that I held would get out. And they did. People still assault you. They still leave their filthy fucking mitts all over you, you sick fucks. Don't touch me. I didn't do anything wrong. Just trying to confront him and see what he said. See what you do. And then you just defend the taxpayer. to me and if you exist anywhere. I have physical pain. I cut it off, it detaches, that's why I don't feel it. My wrists get numb right now. I can't feel my thumb, it's numb. My arm, those residual pains from all that.
I can't, bro.
Oh, don't touch me, don't fucking touch me. Like somebody going through PTSD like that, you shouldn't be so aggressive. You people are evil, and you'll get your karma. You're evil. It's not what
Cuts, bruises, and most of spasms. That's my violent arrest on trespassing. What is this? That's dead skin, bro. Literally, we're looking at dead skin right now. Like this. What the fuck, bro?
Does not feel good.
You probably did it to your fucking self, and you're gonna try to blame the fucking officers, bro.
It was like in the upper arm up in here too. And now it's moving into here. I don't know if you can see the bruising. Yeah. That's all discoloration. It's not what it normally looks like.
The fuck am I looking at?
Jesus. That's not a good one.
Oh, you probably fell down and scraped yourself.
Pretty bad. That's all the skin off of it.
Or she was probably resisting and fighting back, going through one of her fucking just dumbass episodes. Queen J, what up? Welcome.
I'm traumatized. That's what I talk like a child. Not okay. That's just with a 1 foot. This one's on. This one is the one I was going to go get looked at tomorrow.
You gonna get that? Jesus Christ, bro. Banner for feet, bro. Straight up. Morning of my daughter's birthday.
Waking up on my daughter's birthday and realizing that that minute of video where I'm being assaulted by the officers that's missing is horrifying to me. That means that there was either some way of accessing that through, like the government doesn't want that to be exposed. That's horrifying for me. There's no reason for them to have gotten so violent with me yesterday. No reason whatsoever. I am always compliant. Always. I do exactly what I'm told. I just can't do it immediately like they want.
Yeah, okay. You do everything you're fucking told, bitch. How many fucking times did he tell you to leave, bro? How many fucking you came with all these fucking excuses and all this? No, I can't go. I can't drive. I can't do this. I can't do that, bro. You're a fucking idiot. You're literally a fucking idiot.
Me too. So that's why they get violent. And that's not okay. None of that is okay. And I didn't do anything wrong. I had a panic.
You trespassed, bro. Fucking trespassing. You did something wrong and they asked you to go and the cops were like, stop it. Stop it.
Attack. And I told you I was going to comply and move my vehicle. You said 2 minutes. It was 1 minute and then you violently assaulted me. Everybody says that it's me. Everybody says I'm the one acting out.
Shocking. Shocking. It's not you, it's me. All right, bitch.
I'm not acting out. I'm telling you what you did wrong, what caused all of this emotional turmoil. And now I can't be a normal human.
Well, what up, bro?
A normal citizen. Because every time I try to appropriate myself for this kind of shit, you steal and rob from me anyway. Like I asked you, begged you, please, with my car. I had to pay $189 to get it out of impound. So the fact that I don't get to see my Chitsy today on her 9th birthday, October 13th, 2021.
All right, so that means she's actually about to turn what? Fucking 13 years old. Oh yeah, she knows all this shit about her mom, and it's sad, bro. I couldn't imagine like being a child and seeing your parent and just doing this crazy shit, bro, and you're known as the child of this, bro. Come on, man.
And I attempted to try to speak to my ex-husband civilly by going up and talking to him. Just because I sound like I'm aggressive doesn't mean that I'm actually going to harm anybody. I am fucking horrified. Do not touch me. Do not put me in fucking jail just because you're having a goddamn bad day. I was moving my fucking vehicle and I had a goddamn panic attack, and you people can't understand that?
Oh yeah, you had a panic attack, fucking banging on the door and yelling at people and like, come the fuck on, bitch. You were, bro, come the fuck on. And again, they showed fucking talking to males or females, police officers, bro. You changed your tune fucking instantly. Like, come the fuck on, bro.
Oh, because we know
emotional manipulation.
About psychology. Yeah, okay. That's why you should have given me a few minutes to move my fucking vehicle, because I was going through emotional turmoil, and I pray to God that it's tenfold on you and your children. I explained to you that I was disabled. I explained to you that I was suffering from PTSD. You're supposed to take me to a psych ward. I have to go to the emergency.
They offered you to. They said you can go to the hospital, you can go to jail. They had the fucking, what was it, like LifeNet or something? They had people out there trying to be with you. Like, the motherfucker sat with you while I had your fake-ass panic attack, talking like fucking Led Zeppelin going backwards and shit. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it.
Room or some kind of, what is that? Walk-in clinic today to get my shit looked at after destroying the rest of my belongings and then attempting suicide later today. So, and nobody cares. Nobody cares that they have done so much trauma to one individual person. They're going to get so much in return. So much fucking fucked up shit. Because when souls die, this tainted and this hurt and this scarred, they leave a mark on the world. And they leave a tainted mark on everyone that they've known. So, today is my daughter's birthday. She's 9 years old. And I'm going to attempt my suicide again.
Yeah, because that's what your child wants, right? You're thinking about your kids, so you're going to try to, handle business yourself. Like, come the fuck on, bro. You talk about emotional manipulation. This is literally it 101, bro. This bitch is fucking psycho. Like, why is this even a thing? Why is she, if you're so hard up for fucking attention that you're going to threaten to do that on your daughter's birthday, since it is her birthday, like, come the fuck on, bro. And what's that going to do to the child when they grow up, you know, and they try to process those emotions? Like, no one, like, you know, your mom did that shit. Like, if it had gone through, your mom did that shit on your birthday, like, especially with these videos out and shit, how the fuck is that going to make the child feel? Like, come the fuck on, bro.
I was contemplating on how to do it last night. No tears, no nothing. It's just how it is. These attempts happen because nobody listens. Nobody wants to listen, and nobody wants to change the truth. No one wants to change what they had done wrong, so
that she said it better. No one wants to change the truth. That's about it, bro. No one's gonna believe fucking what you say and all this because you're fucking history and shit. You're a walking Peter in the Wolf fucking syndrome, and this is just fucked up. Like, no one's gonna take you seriously. You're doing all this shit to sympathy bait. You're doing all this shit trying to invoke some type of reaction. It's not working on you. So you're like, fuck it. I'm just going to fucking, you know, try and do the unaliving and all that. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it.
I can end up sleeping better at night. It's not okay. You leave me with scars, and then I try to attempt suicide again, because that is not okay. If you aren't listening to me, you don't give a shit about me. If you don't shove me in jail, you don't give a shit about me. As I want to write a novel about it, but I can't seem to get that far because there's no good ending to this story yet. Murder, maybe. You're going to take the side of some fat fucking cunts that own the house, that stole my kid, who's one of them is a fucking marital rapist, and I'm just like, what? I shouldn't have to go through the courts because God, and especially everyone who knows on film and everything, all these videos, someone should see this. Someone should do something about this. Even the titles of my videos. What is wrong with you people? You know that this is my reality, and you still fuck with me. I pray to God I do not wake up from this fucking suicide attempt, because that's what I pray each and every fucking time, but it happens anyway.
I don't know, bro. I hear it gets worse. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. This is just so fucked up.
Anyway, and then I end up in the psych ward like I'm stupid crazy. I'm crazy for wanting to leave the earth that caused me so much pain and suffering? Question mark? I took care of everything that I possibly could. Yes, I lived in a mobile home, but it was all sanitized and it was all taken care of. She didn't even walk around on the carpets because I had thought, what if there are poop particles from the dogs or the shoes? So I would lay out blankets for her to crawl across because I was that conscious of her well-being. I never gave her kisses on the mouth because I never wanted her to get contaminated by any bacteria or anything from her father's penis. Because you
Who thinks like that, bro? Who thinks like that? Like, Sunshinery, this shit's giving me a fucking headache. Like, this is just, wow. Like, who says that out loud? Like, not trying to get too deep into fucking biology, but I mean, if you brush your teeth and mouthwash every day and not like your fucking, like, go do that shit to your fucking husband and then go kiss your kid immediately. Like, come on, bro. That ain't it. That's wow.
Actually don't go around doing the things that you should do to make society a better place. Instead, you harass people like me who are having a panic attack. You want my money that you'll never end up getting because I'm going to commit suicide. And you need to recognize that you scarred me for life. And that's why I'm going to attempt suicide today. So when they think I'm
doing the trigger words, bro. Trigger words.
I'm talking crazy, like, oh my God, God wanted it. No, I'm not trying to drown my child in a bathtub. Stupid asses. Stupid. No, but I'd do that to my ex-husband. I'd actually chop his balls off and feed him to him if I fucking could. I saw a glimpse into his house. I saw all the things that he has for himself that he doesn't have for his child. I know that you think on this plane that marriage was dissolved. But in the spiritual realm, that shit never got justified. So that's why I act out. Because I know my soul is trying to teach others that that's not okay. Like, I'm just going to run away from my kid and expect that they're not going to have to do right by the world and do right by God and do right by everything? No, they're going to have to. And like I said...
And then she tries to use God as a shield, bro. Like, it's always these psycho motherfuckers who are, like, super religious. Or they claim to be super religious. By, like, trying to show some form of, like, righteousness and all this shit. Like, it pisses me off, too. Like, y'all know I'm a religious person, right? Am I the most religious person? No, I could be better. But, like, I would never use God in any kind of like statement like this because that's not cool, bro. Like, you don't do that shit. Like, that's, come on, bro. Come on.
If not, I'll just kill myself and they're gonna have to see these videos regardless.
Yeah, and if you were also super religious, you would be threatening the S word because that is against every form of religion out there, bro. Like, come on, man.
And it'll still be there. And then what? then what? I'm not even fucking threatening in that sense of not gonna do it. You know damn well I'm gonna do it. So, you people are stupid as fuck. You're stupid as fuck. All the acknowledgments of my brother hanging over top of me and my father hanging over top of me, and it all coincided with my ex-husband. So I grouped them all in the same category. Perverts. I'm pretty sure that's why I'm sitting here, like, traumatized, thinking I'm gonna stab my vagina right now with fucking scissors.
Jesus, man. Jesus, how much more fucking God, bro? I think she's just trying to like come up with whatever the fuck she can say to get the most reaction. She's just trying to get further and further and further out there. You know what I mean? She probably just saw that movie Exorcist, the original Exorcist back in the day at some point. I probably doubt it was in her brain because she's fucking psycho. Like, come on, bro.
So, and I think about that a lot, actually. But I found a razor blade in my storage, and I think that would work out a lot better to mutilate myself before everybody gets to see the body in the corpse. But that doesn't mean anything to me. It means nothing without my child, and it's her birthday today. And of course I'm gonna have these rough emotions because I just got off my period and shit. And nobody cares. They're like, Leticia, you gotta get the money to take him to court then if you know that's the night. I'm like, no, you need to fix your paperwork that you took. You had a disabled person without a witness signature sign something and about him.
All right, Arkansas, bro. Yeah, you know how Boogie does like the Arkansas 10 or Arkansas, bro? This is an Arkansas 1. Like, bro, this is terrible. This is terrible on so many fucking levels, bro. Like, this bitch is batshit.
Mental upheaval, so that shouldn't even be viable in court, because that's actually true. If you were in another state where they knew about psychology, then you'd understand. If she's begging and pleading afterward, then she didn't mean to sign it. She didn't mean to sign over the rights to her child. And when she was told not to go to the divorce hearing, and she didn't go to the divorce hearing, and I bet if I got a judge, he would speak just like this, because I know damn well, down here in the South, they think they know what they're talking about, but they really don't, because they talk like this and they don't even know it. They don't even realize they got an accent. No, that's like the bailiff in the fucking courtroom.
Jesus, bro, I'm from the South, and I guess my voice is too deep to have an accent. I mean, I have a Southern drawl, right, when I talk sometimes, but, bro, like, but that's beside the point. I just want to say it out there. But, bro, like, I don't know what the goal is. I don't know what the end result she's trying to get is, but what is happening? Like, I don't see an end goal to any of this shit. Like, I truly don't. I've been trying to figure this out, right? We're an hour and 27 minutes into the first part of this, by the way. I've been trying to figure this out for the longest. Like, what the fuck is actually, like, the end goal here? Like, I guess in her brain, get her kid back, but we all know that's never going to happen. Thankfully, that shouldn't happen. But, yeah, bro, I don't get it.
The day that I was trying, me and my ex-husband went to court, and I was trying to talk to him, and I was like, I'm scared. Like, I don't know who else to talk to. I don't have any other family. He was the only family. He was the father of my child. And so I thought talking to him, like, I just couldn't work with all of it. Too many emotions. It was the reason we were there, because he pushed me. This was after the assault on the officer and everything, too. I wasn't feeling it. So when the officer comes up to me and says, if you say another word, I'm gonna arrest you. And I turned around, I was like, okay. And he arrested me. What? No. That's going too far. You have given them too much authority down here in the city of Hot Springs, Arkansas. You've given them too much. So anyway, I feel sorry that I will hurt everybody for trying to kill myself again. And if I wake up, I swear to God, if I wake up on this plane again, immediately I'm gonna try again. So anyway, yeah, peace out, have a great day. It's October 13th, 2021, my daughter's 9th birthday, and I haven't seen her in 5 years. So...
For the best. Pretty sure.
Sarah, TLC, I love you so much. So very goddamn much. That I just don't even want to be here anymore. I love you so much that I leave you with this and these memories because your dad didn't want me around you.
Yeah, so you're going to leave her with memories of you talking about mutilating your genitals, right? And no one cares about your body. You're going to leave her with memories about discussing, shit that happened and trying to, you're going to end up trying to put all that on her, right? Because, she's like the only thing, I guess, trying to keep you alive and you don't get her back. So she's going to end up feeling some sort of accountability, right? Even if it's nowhere near the child's fault. But I'm pretty sure the child is going to feel some sort of accountability because they're like, well, what if I was there? What if, right? There's going to be a lot of what ifs in that kid's brain. And it's sad to think that someone would actually try to put that on their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Well, LeTiddy did not attempt suicide that day. I don't want people getting worried for her. That's why I put that montage at the beginning. Leticia's suicide baiting and taking herself hostage cannot even be rivaled by Adrastia. It never fails to astound me how Leticia can make any problem the fault of others. LeTiddy will lament for literal hours how she's not allowed visitation with her daughter, as if this last video alone would negate anyone ever giving her those rights. Oh, but it's not her fault, because trauma. If nothing...
Yeah, like, she thinks, like, putting all this shit out there on the internet and saying all this dumb shit, is gonna make them push her daughter towards her more. Like, no, they're going to keep you far, far, far away from the child, bro. Far, far away. Doing shit like this.
That happens that day, she can justify publicly slandering her ex-husband and having a little freak out by just saying that she's traumatized and has to get her emotions out. The truth is, she doesn't care. It's all an act. She likes not having any responsibilities and living in a car off her $900 a month. She's a lazy bones. She will complain for literal years before just obtaining the $1,500 for a family lawyer. She will die before getting a job. She likes this lifestyle, using gyms as motels and inconveniencing everyone else who pays to go there. Did you have to use the restroom? Oops, sorry, occupied. This hobo lady's been in there for 45 minutes vlogging, and before that she was taking a 2-hour nap on the floor. LeTiddy is the worst person in the world. And I mean that. Flip her around with any other bad person and watch how she's worse. Put Vladimir Putin living in this car, he would have an apartment in a month or two. But put
Oh, man. That's funny, actually. For Vladimir, bro. Yeah.
Leticia in control of Russia, and the nukes would have already gone off. She's worse. So moving forward, from how her answer to every problem in life is to threaten to kill herself or someone else and then scream, but my early childhood trauma, when her behavior gets her in trouble, Leticia forged forward from this event, and we enter what I affectionately call the Darlene era. This is the time between when she kinda gets over that jail incident, and when she, well, gets herself knocked up. She's ruining everyone else's workout time, so this is as thin as she ever gets. And oh my god, the ego this bitch gets just from dropping 20 more pounds. No spoilers, you have to see it, and I'm gonna show it now. She also murders a litter of puppies. Not exaggerating.
Jesus. Jesus. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. The Darlene era. Beautiful.
This is the third attempt at trying to make this video today. Every time I start discussing the fact that I'd state that I would murder my ex-husband, it seems to want to cut off at that point. So, I haven't tried to murder him in the last 5 years, but it's getting to the point where I'm getting emotionally unstable.
Bro, this is like those manifestos you see from these fuckers that like put shit on YouTube before they do something. Like there was that one kid who was like 19 years old and he put out his fucking manifestos and shit. And he went and fucking did the act right out of school or some shit. Like this is, you're only hurting yourself. You're hurting your child. You're hurting everybody, but you don't care about nothing but yourself at this point. And that's the feeling I'm getting from this shit right now. You literally care about nobody but yourself. Like, this is sad.
I would have killed that bitch because that's all he is a little pussy, and he knows it. The fact that he ran away and he told everyone to the courts, I feel like I'm being threatened, I feel like I need protection, a restraining order this, restraining order that. They don't care. And especially if I call the police, like I did in Missouri. Or, yeah, it was like Springfield, Missouri. And I called the cops on someone for reaching his hand down my pants in the middle of the night. They questioned me 4 or 5 fucking times and had me state the entire story over again. If you want me to live that fucking trauma for the rest of my fucking life, ask me 20 times what happened.
The problem is when you do shit like this and you do the whole Peter and the Wolf thing, they're not going to believe you at some point. You know, it's just, it's sad because if something actually does happen to you, they're not going to believe you. But this is the shit that happens when you can constantly put out this narrative of shit happening to you and it kind of turns out not to be true. Like, it's, you know, like someone could lie 10 times when they finally tell the truth, no one's going to believe them. And that's kind of the moral of the story to don't be a liar, especially when it comes to serious shit like this. But yeah, bro, like, it's fucked.
And I keep to myself. This morning, I woke up in a man's bed. He started kissing on me. I didn't like it. I was upset after that.
I feel like I'm starting to see a pattern in your sexual encounters.
So upset that I told him my murderous intentions. And I don't really care. Who knows? I want my ex-husband dead. That's how it is. I lost 160 pounds. Yes, I look great naked now. But it doesn't matter because I want you to touch me. So this pussy-ass bitch that stole my kid and told the local authorities that he needed restraining orders because I was murderous left me with loaded guns. Willingly. He was so scared that he left me with murder weapons. And I noticed that they were getting new add-ons, new porch and everything on their house over there at 2.
Oh, yeah, bro. At this time, Leticia doxes herself. Oh, doxes her daughter's address. Yeah, like, this is the second time she's done this shit, bro. Like, come on, man.
All I do is pray for death. So, regardless of how talented, skilled, how well I can dance, been told I was graceful recently, you know, it doesn't...
Jesus Christ. We saw these as some of the shorts last night before I started going into this shit, bro. But yeah, you're not good, bro. You're not good. Yep, exactly. Perfect fucking analogy. I couldn't have said it better myself. The fuck am I watching, bro? What's that song by Shakira? Hips Don't Lie, bro? That's it. Hips Don't Lie, bro. Oh, God, no one needed to see that. No one needed to see that, bro. She thinks she's in Arkansas. Well, no, she thinks she's in LA 10, not in Arkansas 10. She thinks she's in LA 10 at this point.
I am just that close, you know, to just really fuck everybody. I'm out. The more I get harassed and fondled, the more that I have to interact with other people, the more that I just want to go and slit my ex-husband's throat as he's leaving for work one of these days. And then they're like, well, there's a confession.
Jesus.
There she goes, incriminating herself.
She here she almost is a little cute and clever and funny. Almost is a little cute and clever and funny.
Well, cigar or something. There she goes. Good. I would like to incriminate myself. And if anything were to happen, I would hope you'd question me first.
Oh yeah, you can count on that.
Shout out, Doug.
You've seen to that. If your husband has a bad-looking accident at this point, they're gonna come looking for your ass.
Yep.
Anyway.
Cutting brake lines, bro. That's all she's doing, cutting brake lines.
Most people are frightened by me. They think, oh my God, she's gone through so much trauma. She truly means those words that she states, and she could truly go and do them. Because I'm very capable, very adept, very knowledgeable. One time, I sliced into this finger here. You can't really see it on that side. There's a tiny scar right here on the tip, right there. I actually do a lot of research on my own. I watch a lot of informative videos because I have nothing else better to do with my time. But I'm actually more likely to slit my wrists.
Lunchbox, I think I've seen this crazy woman on YouTube once before. She had a live takedown because she just got out the shower and was wearing a towel. The towel fell off and YouTube killed the live stream. Yeah. So this is my first introduction to this woman. I've never heard of this woman. I've never done anything. And Sunshinery, right, thought it was a great idea to introduce me to this shit. The fucking rabbit hole that this goes down. And, again, shout out Adonis Paul by, I think it was Adonis. Yeah, Adonis Paul, right, for doing this shit. Like, it's good man doing this work. I'll tell you that much. But, yeah, bro, like, why, Sunshinery, did you introduce me to this stupid bitch? Why?
By the end of a workday than a normal person.
I think due to your lack of experience in this arena, you have no idea how much the average person wants to slit their wrists at the end of a workday.
Because of the amount of suicide attempts that I've had in the past. And I click my heels. I know it's coming. I know I'm going to end up harming myself. And it's just like, that's the worst part about it, is that people don't even realize I harm myself because I can't harm you.
Oh, God, if ain't it the dumbest fucking excuse in the book. Oh, God, bro. Yeah, and you want your kid back? You deserve to be a mother? Saying shit like that? Okay, bro. Okay.
Well, that's reasonable.
Just like when I had my bouts of promiscuity at the end of my marriage and everything, because I had already been assaulted during my marriage. Of course, all of it, sexually and physically. I made spaghetti at somebody's house, and then I had it, I put it in the bag for storage so I didn't have to take his Tupperware. I'm not.
Jesus, the transition, bro. Just the transition. 6 days later. Like, God.
Not sure why people in the world hate me in particular so much. I think that it's when I'm in my headspace and I don't acknowledge them. So I went to yoga right now, and it was an evening class, and they don't have, at this time, very many evening courses for yoga, so it's usually...
The bitches like her, bro, I guarantee if you just met her in like a small setting, she'd probably be the nicest person you ever met in your life. Smiles, bubbly, charismatic, easy to talk to, knowing... Right back here, bro, the deep demented shit comes out, right? But, like, she'll probably fool people, like, just meet him once or twice, doesn't really hang out with him a lot, bro. But I promise you, like, she could easily, like, what's the word? Fool people. I always want to say gut people. I don't want to say that. She could easily fool people into thinking she's some nice fucking person. I guarantee she's like that. Guarantee she's like that.
Like, packed during some of those later hours. I get singled out a lot of times when people find out that I'm actually hyper intelligent. And
Sunshinery, please do not. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see that disgusting shit.
Go around just sad and everything, and that everybody presumes that I'm just a prissy little bitch-faced cunt. The yoga instructor allowed 13 people into the tiny space, and it's only allowed to have 6 people in that space during yoga classes. And I had set my mat there prior, about 20 minutes prior to class starting, so I made sure that I had one of the open availabilities. But as it got packed, she just allowed everyone to come in. 2 weeks ago, when that same instructor was holding a class in the larger room, which was a studio room, so by the time I'd gotten in there, they had already filled up the spaces and had a couple more occupancies taken that weren't supposed to be. But I was turned away. So I realized there's nothing special about me. The more and more
It's probably because of a fire hazard. There's probably have like fire codes on how many people can be in certain size rooms to allow, exit in case of an emergency. But she's going to take this shit super personally, right? Like, come on,
Tell
bro.
them about the honest and bitter truth about my pedophilic father and all of these different things, and my mother hating me and I have no family. People hate that.
People want to hear that shit in a yoga class. That's not the proper setting for that shit. Go seek psychological help, right? We've seen so many instances where you need psychological fucking help, but no, you're going to sit here and put these videos out there to the fucking masses, knowing you're going to get shit on because, people think you're lying, and you just want to deal with this shit and just be fucking dumb. Like, accountability is a wonderful thing.
Hey lady, not everybody working out at the gym signed up to come in there and be your therapist. Maybe you shouldn't lead off with all of your problems from age 12 to present.
I keep walking in and out of these damn Krogers, and they keep asking me for money for kids that are suicidal. And all I want to do is go up and ask them, how did you help me? How did you help me when I was a child? Like at one point when I was leaving the hospital.
Yeah, bro, like...
I went to the hospital, I wasn't feeling well, and told them I needed to see them because I wasn't feeling right. They told me they seen me, and they didn't do anything. And I said, I don't know where I'm going. I don't have my car. I don't have my keys. I don't know where I'm going. They said, you have to get off the premises. And I went and tried to lay down in their waiting room. And they had the officer come to me and tell me that if I didn't leave the premises, he would arrest me. Well, that's the same hospital system that fired me when I refused to let the male doctor look at my vagina. And he was like, if I can't see it, no one can.
Bullshit.
Yeah, there's no shot. There's no fucking shot that happened, bro. No shot.
Shit, there's something you're not telling us here. Who was your doctor, Colonel Potter in 1955?
A doctor is a doctor, not a date. Now, you either trust me or you don't. Because if you insist on a nurse being in here for your examination, she's going to have to take her dress off, too.
I said, where do you want me to go?
Yeah, bro, like, yeah. Sunshine or Ken, I was jumping up and down the day I screen recorded her flashing the camera and got it within seconds of it being taken down. I don't know if that's something to brag about, Sunshine. I don't know if that's something to brag about.
I don't have any home. I don't know where to go. And he said, well, you can't stay here. You gotta walk away. So that's how they treat people. Like there's no humanity. It didn't matter. I'm just a number, and I'm just some ugly face for them to want to kill later. So, and I sure as fuck am not just gonna waste my time. I literally.
Yeah. So the channel, we learned this last night. I believe Sunshine said this last night. Her channel was supposed to be like a documentary for her daughter when her daughter grew up. She was trying to record all these videos and show all this shit for her daughter as she, grew up and could go back and look at some memories. I'm sure she wants her daughter to see these memories of her saying all this dumb shit with suicide baiting and all that stupid shit. Like, come on, bro.
Have to fight digging for that razor blade every damn night. But then I smoke weed and I'm cool and I'm like, okay, I can manage. But what's the point? Might as well just take everything from me and just let me slice my wrists and just call it a day. Oh, this one's out. This one's over with. What do we have to live for? What are you gonna hype us up and tell us, well, you can just get a job? That'll, no, make me sad. Make me completely sad and working for the man and trying to make money every day to try to help myself. No, I'm out. Completely. Out of energy, out of sanity. If I have to sit here and think about how I'm gonna relay these coupons and this money and how I'm gonna keep continuing on, if any more days happen like this, I swear to God, you're gonna see me hanging from a noose. One of
Oh my God, bro. That's the beautiful part about life, right? You got to get a job to pay bills, right? It's just kind of how the world works. Like no matter where you live, right? You need a home, you need food, you need transportation, you need something, right? You got to get a job in order to make money to do this. And if you don't, you're just a piece of shit and you're just living off people. You're living off the government, right? Like I know people need help sometimes, right? And it's not a big deal to need help sometimes, but to not attempt to lead a normal life while getting employment and paying bills and shit and taking care of responsibilities, like I don't know, bro. I don't know. The delusion, Chad, is just fucking unreal to me. It's unreal as fuck to me.
these fucking days and in front of everybody, I'm not even fucking joking. I want to traumatize as many goddamn people as I fucking can with my suicide. What? I called the police. I called because I needed your help because these people just assaulted me and you didn't do anything about it. So instead I went to jail for stepping foot on their property, and now they, the ignorant ones, think that they rule the world? No thank you. Kiss my frozen dead ass when you find me one of these days. My thoughts.
Wow. Taking a crap on camera as an ode to Hot Springs, Arkansas, and societal constructs.
On the figures here in Hot Springs, literally taking a dump right now. What's my thoughts of you people?
Jesus.
Actually, society in general. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. Not watching that.
He wanted to spend more time with me, and I decided that, not decided so much as the physiology of my body was going sort of haywire because I was ovulating that day, and of course I wanted very badly just to be comforted.
This is what I mean when I say she has some, like, inbred Catholic guilt or something. Why can't she say she just got horny and went out and got laid? She has to invent this whole story about how she was ovulating. And oh, by the way, mark this down as yet another time every month that she blames her bad behavior on her ovulation.
And so I went on this date. We had a lovely time. We went to a decent restaurant here, and I wore a dress and leggings and heels and stuff. And we managed to go back to his hotel. And of course, I was having a great time talking with him and his personality, and we were having a wonderful time. And I told him, I said, well, I feel like I want to cuddle you. So of course we started cuddling. And
oh yeah, the professional cuddler's coming out, guys. Remember, she's a professional cuddler, like someone else we know. $80 an hour for companionship. Like, come the fuck on, bro.
one thing led to another, and I am so shameful today just for that. I always feel terrible when I act on my primal instincts, and I just want to self-soothe, and sometimes I use people or utilize what's in front of me or around me so that I can satiate whatever craving I have. I don't feel all that great today, though. I mean, my conscience is eating away at me, because having unprotected sex is never good. Never good.
God, why would you? Bro. Look, listen. All right. Man or woman or whatever, right? Adult people, right? If someone lets you smash the first night, there's so many red flags. There are so many red flags already. And you got to be prepared, right? Like, honestly, like, you know, back in my single days, obviously, right? This shit happened. But you always got to be prepared. You have to. And if you're not prepared, and yeah, just think, who else? Who else did they let smash the first night? You know what I mean? Like, it's it's wild, bro. Fucking wild. I can't. I truly can't. Fuck.
That's how I ended up contracting the HPV from that dude. So it's always a forewarning to people. I feel like my life is sort of one of those, and I know that my daughter's not going to see these until later on in her life, so it doesn't matter how old she is. After a certain point, children should be exposed to the sexual aspect of their psychology. So my lustfulness that I used to have, and bouts of like masturbation, incessant masturbation.
Why are you talking about this? No one cares. And this is for your daughter to watch you talk about your incessive masturbation. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Throughout the day, because I had nothing really else to do aside from trying to satiate my cravings for, like, alleviating the stress at any cost. I shouldn't be doing things with strangers like that. People tell me you're gonna get...
Bro, imagine being so bored. That's what you got to do all day to alleviate stress. Like, there's something going on, bro. That's not normal. That's not normal. I mean, do human beings do it? Yes, especially whatever, right? It is a normal fact of life. People do it, but the incessant, because you're bored, that's a whole nother level, bro. That is a whole nother level. Like, wow.
In trouble, you're gonna get hurt. I'm very sore today. Like, it sounds terrible. It sounds so bad. I can't even. There have been instances where I've gotten told that, oh, you know, yada yada, you can't return this item. And I was like, no, I'm gonna let the corporate office know that you're rejecting my request. And that's just how it should be. You should understand that your products have a guarantee, regardless, even if I use the entire product.
So we're going from incessant masturbation to returning items. What a left turn. What a fucking left turn this bitch is taking, bro.
Maybe I had to use it to the very end to let you know that I hate it, and I will never purchase it again. And it was not useful to me in the slightest. But since I'm a disabled citizen and I have nothing else better to do with my life, I just sit around in my car and I chill here and there and just try to be avoidant of other human contact and just live as obscurely as possible. And to also gradually express myself as trans.
That's not normal, bro. Like, I know the idea of normal, like, doesn't really exist anymore. There's just so much other shit going on in the world. Like, what is normal, right? Yeah, certain aspects of your life can be viewed as normal, but what is a normal person anymore, right? Like, we all got our shit. But, like, humans are meant to be social creatures. We're meant to interact with others, right? That's why I always said, this is kind of my boomer moment. I blame the text messages, because when text messaging started, right, and your social media started and your dating apps and all that shit started, like, you lose human contact. Like, anybody can be anybody in front of this, bro. But to get in front of someone, right, what's that, shame and, like, guilt and embarrassment, those are natural human emotions that people feel. So they keep themselves at bay a certain level to not be like that in public because of public perception. But to just flat out say shit like that, bro, that's not normal. That is not normal at all.
Transparently as possible. People apparently admire that about me, that I am so transparent, and I'll just tell them, hey, you know, I'm not having a good day. Like, I can't function. I can't think about you right now. I've got to think about myself and not hurting myself by the end of the day. I know I'm not going to sit around and go and jump in everybody's bed. Like, it's not like that. It was my day of ovulation. I was overly affectionate, and that cuddling released that oxytocin, and I'm not necessarily a slut.
Yeah, you kind of are. Every week we hear about another man you met on a dating app and slept with for a safe place to stay, including today and the week you got pregnant. You were sought out, You sought out 4 men and had unprotected sex with all of them. I was awarded in early December by 2 different men, then had sex with 2 others, which is 4. Beautiful.
Sexual, who cruises the Bumble dating app using men for places to stay. She has big goals, my friends. Leticia is going to also add being the world's worst baby mama to her resume of achievements. Now it's time to get into why some of the scenes before were tinted blue. Leticia claims that she's been raped by her brother in her sleep. She called the cops on a man recently for putting his hands down her pants in her sleep. Her father? Yep, in her sleep. Her husband? Marital rape? Yep, in her sleep. She also claims to have already been raped by 2 military members. Yes, both in her sleep. Now some of her...
What's the obsession with, like, I don't get that. Like, why keep going back to in your sleep? Like, that's just, I mean, once, okay, like, it's fucked up. But to just say, like, you know, multiple men are, like, you know, R-wording you in your sleep. Like, it doesn't add up. Like, eventually, there's no, like, MO for all these fucking people. Because normally when that shit happens, it's a power dynamic, right? But I don't know, man. All in your sleep. All in your sleep. Like, I can't.
And things are kind of red flags. Keep in mind that when we get to our next set of videos, this woman has expressed every month since August when she was on her period or ovulating, going so far to explain that she gets uncontrollably horny and is not responsible for her behavior when she ovulates. She is very familiar with what she calls her menses. So we get to the week of November 29th and she starts her period, which is strange because on October the 12th, she was screaming at the top of her lungs at the cop, "I'm on my menses!" And on November the 12th, she just had that whole rant we just heard about ovulating, and that's why she went and slept with some rando from Bumble. Why is she suddenly having her period on November 29th, like 2 weeks early? I don't know. Again, I'm a guy. Maybe it's normal, but these are some weird inconsistencies considering we're about to get to a fake story about her getting pregnant. Another thing to keep in mind, she has expressed hundreds and hundreds of times that she refuses to work and just wants to be taken care of and have someone else pay for her lifestyle. She has mentioned military men many times as well, and most importantly, her obsession on being touched in her sleep. She also...
Yeah, so I know a lot of, like, what we used to call barracks rats, right? We used to call them, like, women who would go to, like, local bars on military posts or near military posts and try to hook up with a military dude. We called them barracks rats. But yeah, bro, like, a lot of women try and do that shit because they think if they hook up with some dude in the military, they're going to get fucking and have a kid. They're going to get set for life and get all these benefits and shit. So that's something that we got our fucking, what's that? I had meetings about, our briefs about, we had briefs about that literally. So you got to be careful, bro. But yeah, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it. She'll never be a better person from what I can tell. She's just in it to win it at this point, but yeah.
Claims that, quote, a couple of military members have raped her before, again, in her sleep. This is all very relevant to what we're about to watch, and if she's telling the truth, the choices that she made. Now, whether those stories from her childhood are true and this is a real complex for her, or fake and invented because she's just looking for reasons to be insane and crazy, her being touched in her sleep has become a common thread in all of her sexual encounters. And what is also a common thread in all of her sexual encounters? Regret and guilt also include. Either a Catholic guilt, or real sexual trauma, or just the guilt of knowing she's sleeping with random men without a condom causes it, but she always expresses guilt and regret. Keep these things in mind when you see the fortunes tinted blue. And feel free to go back and watch later like Fight Club to see the whole story. Lately, her sex life tends to kind of repeat itself. She comes over, pretends to be a prude so the man thinks she's a good girl and treats her real nice, says she wants to cuddle in his bed since she's a professional cuddler, and then gets into a strange man's bed after a date, snuggles up with him, and what do you think happens next?
Yep. It always starts with a cuddle, guys. Always. Always. You know why it always starts with a cuddle? Friction. If you know, you know. Friction.
Well, I take you now to December the 2nd, where a tragic event has taken place the night before.
Waking up. See what day is it? December 2nd, 2021. I thought I had another safe place to sleep last night. In actuality, it was just somebody that was trying to get super laid. I was physically...
Sunshinery, 10/27 is her disposition hearing, currently her court date, which thankfully she's locked up still. Well, there you go. Beautiful. I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, bro, I don't know.
Attracted to him, so it got...
Hold on, let me back up a little bit.
I thought I had another safe place to sleep last night. In actuality, it was just somebody that was trying to get super laid. I was physically attracted to him, so it got too physical because I had sort of allowed him to just be violent at some point. Not really violent. I thought he was being playful. So I just realized now that essentially I was raped.
Hey, LeTiddy, sorry to interrupt. I don't want to be insensitive, but rape is a crime we send men to prison to go live in a cage and get raped themselves for a very, very long time if they commit. So, we need to know if it was essentially you got raped or you actually got raped.
I just sort of at 6 o'clock in the morning just didn't give a...
That's the thing, bro. Like with that, like it's fucked up to think about it and like fucked up to, you know, like have to understand that shit happens to people. And that's why consent is one of those weird things, because it's always like, you know, you can revoke consent at any single point, and then they have to stop, right? And it should be that way. Like 100% it should be that way. Like if you start, getting in the dirty, you're starting to round the bases, and one person says, wait, we should stop. I don't feel comfortable with this. Then by all means, everyone should just stop and just move on with your lives, right? But psycho people that know how to bend the law and know trigger words to use do that to try and invoke emotion. And that's when a fucked up thing gets turned into a nefarious thing. Or not a fucked up thing, sorry. A law that's there to protect people is used for nefarious reasons to try to ruin people's lives. You know what I mean? That's the fucked up part about it.
Fuck wanted him to get his attention away from me. Why should I give a shit about other people? They don't give a shit about me. Like, fucked me, then left me sleeping on the couch as he went over to his bed in the other room to go to sleep. And then I left. I spent an hour sleeping, if that. And then I got up and I was like, I gotta fucking get out of here. So I drove to the nearest safe place that I thought or whatever. Like when it hit 5 a.m., I realized like I'm not having a very good time if he's gonna keep me awake at night. When I told him, I said, when I was gonna change, I was gonna brush and floss my teeth. And he was like, well, just brush your teeth so that we can make out a little bit because, I'm in the Air Force and so I don't want that marijuana. I don't want the chance that it might, I might get a...
That's not how weed works. Not at all how weed works. Like, come the fuck on, man.
Secondhand, whatever, for making out with me. Physically, like, physical intimacy is something I'm not really familiar with anymore.
Huh. You wouldn't expect to hear a woman say that who just told you a story about getting fucked by a rando off Bumble.
So, and he was very attractive physically, so I allowed him to fucking rape me.
That's not a good sentence. That's not a good phrase. Like honestly, obviously I'm pretty sure people have done that situation to try and get out of a situation. Like they thought, well, if we just do this and then I can get away, right? Like I'm sure that's happened, but yeah, like it's Peter and the Wolf, bro.
Fucking rape me. I just want to make sure I have your story straight. This guy was good looking, so you allowed him to rape you. That doesn't sound like rape, ma'am.
And that's exactly what it was. Now that guy's trying to message me. No, thank you. No fucking thank you. I had a nightmare just now as I was laying here, waking up from all of this and trying to get some good sleep because he left me on this fucking raggedy ass hard futon thing with, like, it was not comfortable. I felt like a fucking animal. All of this energy, I can't handle it. I literally, when I was telling him I wanted to go before this happened last night, I told him, like, I was like, I just can't handle this. And in my head, I was like, I just need to go slit my fucking wrist. This dude is not listening to me. He doesn't give a shit about me personally. And,
Come on,
he
bro.
does this type of rapey ass shit to all the women. I have to straight up just call you out. Like, that was not okay. I don't want to be any part of that. I thought that we were getting along well until all of that happened. And even afterward, like, regret. My body hurts. I don't want to be anywhere near anyone. And then when if you try to file a report against these types of people, it never processes anyway. Nothing happens to them. It's like a slap on the wrist. And of course I enjoy it in the moment because I don't get that physical intimacy, that sex.
That's where you lose people. When you say you enjoyed it, but you want to call it that word, right? Like that's not a good look. Because I've never heard anyone say that happened to me and I enjoyed it, but after the fact I realized what it was. Like that's not a good not good phrasing. Not good phrasing to say the least. But yeah.
Very often. But that doesn't mean that afterward, when I rationalize, when all of this is rationalized, my fucking life is rationalized, none of it makes any goddamn sense.
You liked it when it was happening and consented, then that is not that. You cannot put men in prison because you are a self-hating slut. Well, there you go, bro.
And yeah, I'm gonna end up posting this video because I'm out. That Jack, please. Tried to message me right now, try to call me right now, but no thanks. Like in the morning, you're gonna fucking do that? No. That's exactly how accidental babies are made. All this shit. Didn't bother to fucking pull out. Nope. You're a Taurus. I'm a Leo. We should have gotten along decently, but still bumped heads for things. But still, no.
Of course, the astrology comes in now. Of course, that's what comes in. Like, stop it.
I'm date raped. Fucking not technically. Date rape is actually when they rip you. But when a couple sips of beer, like I already knew my
couple sips of beer, you got date rape. You are a 180-pound woman. That is not possible. Find a better excuse.
Wasn't right. We were trying to play Monopoly. Got a few rolls into it and whatever before he just sort of like wanted to plow me, and then I get blamed and shamed for being a victim because I was feeling it.
Yeah, I can see why women shame you. Rape victims aren't feeling it in the moment, you idiot.
Yeah.
But at that moment, it didn't matter if he raped and fucking killed me. I just want to fucking die.
Here we go. Here we fucking go with the baiting. Like, come on, bro. This bitch, bro.
I just want to die. Fuck you people. All you want to do is fuck me and that's it and leave me left for dead. Shot. Wasted.
You will hear her refer to this story again in the future, and she constantly says that this guy left her for dead by leaving her on his futon in his living room.
Oh, God, this bitch is psycho. This bitch is so fucking psycho, bro.
Fuck my life. And who the fuck cares if I get raped here and there or dates? Those were dates. I chose that. I chose to be around these people. And it's usually people from the fucking military and authoritative positions that do this type of shit.
See, no.
Getting ahead of the criticism, huh? Good move.
No one ever wants to catch on to them, though. They'll continue to fucking do what they want to with other women and whatever. Fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Wasted. My body was destroyed through having a child that I don't get to fucking see. Yeah,
Jesus.
I know I've been used. I know
A waste of your body. Beautiful.
I've been had. I know I've been shot in the back. Actually, this dude shot me in the face, so it was even better. Like, I knew it was coming. I knew to brace myself.
Oh my God. We all know what she's referring to, right? We all know for a fact what she's referring to. And she wants her daughter to see this. Fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful.
You just said he came inside you without a condom. Not that he blasted you in the face like a Jackson Pollock. Now, usually inconsistencies like this wouldn't be a big deal, unless it's a story where you end up accusing 2 different men of rape and then getting pregnant.
Have a wonderful fucking day, everyone. I'm having a great one, apparently. Even those sensations for those few moments, those fleeting moments of intimacy and, like, arousal and... But I didn't even get to go. I had asked him, I was like, well, if we're in this position, let me at least get mine. Nope. Wasn't important to him.
What a tragic tale.
Bruh.
So we need to make sure we get everything straight here, because this is a tale about a terrible crime. This is apparently a Marine that she will refer to as Tom. For some reason, that you'll probably about to figure out in a minute, she keeps mixing it up and saying Air Force. I wonder why. It's almost like she's text messaging with the Air Force guy she really wants to be with and will sleep with the night after this.
Yeah.
But she corrects it. He's a Marine. So you met a man on a dating app. Admittedly, because you use men on dating apps to try to find a place to stay. You sought out men specifically in the military, because despite you having stated before that military men are all rapists, and saying twice before you had been raped in your sleep by military members, I guess due to your menses, you were just out of control horny, for tri-care. I mean, a man in uniform. Because with a history of being raped by military members in this exact situation, it just seems like a good idea. Then you use the excuse that 2 sips of beer was enough to get you wasted enough for it to be considered date rape. And you start to cuddling with this man on his futon overnight.
Yeah, this Sunshinery, this bitch is giving me a headache. Why did you do this to me? I'm invested now, but Jesus, this bitch is giving me a fucking headache. Living my life. The last remind me of Veronica on Plathville. Thank God Veronica doesn't have kids. I don't know who that is living my life. I don't know if anyone else in the chat knows who Veronica Plathville is. But, yeah, bro, like, Jesus, man, fucking people. Get off the internet. Get the fuck off the internet and try to fucking get the help you need. Like, this is why I am so fucking happy I really didn't get into those dating apps and shit, right? Because they really didn't become popular back when I was, like, single or whatever. Back in my day, we actually had to go to the club and talk to people, interact with them, and get past fucking being an asshole and getting embarrassed and just talk. You know what I mean? Imagine that, talking to somebody you want to date or hook up with. Imagine that. Like, I'm so fucking happy, bro. Like, I've met my wife in person, right? I'm so fucking happy. Because these dating apps and... Remember, what was that MTV show, Catfish, bro? All those fucking stories and shit. Like, I'm just saying.
In his home, after dinner, who you met on a hookup app, and you are a 35-year-old woman. Predictably, you end up having sex. Makes sense. You're leaving in the morning. You both just went to bed. Now is the time for sex. At the time, you enjoyed it, but you didn't have an orgasm. So to make up for that, he went down on you while you were on your period. And you asked him to go a second time because you wanted to get yours, but he still didn't do the job for you. So this man was not the most sexually competent, we can tell. I'm sorry to be graphic. It will all be relevant later. So here we are on December the 2nd. And Leticia realizes what happened to her must have been rape. Despite her going for a second round with him and really enjoying it. She was sleepy the first time, so it was rape. Case closed. Does any of this sound familiar? Like maybe she has a complex and this man didn't rape her at all. Oh, but it gets worse than an innocent case of, forgive her, she was molested as a teenager and everything after midnight is rape for her. I could understand that. That would almost be non-malicious. It's not rational, but it wouldn't be malicious. So the next day, December the 3rd, Leticia goes to go meet another man she met on Bumble, a retired airman named Jason Wallace. I say his name because I cannot edit out all the time she says his name later. He got an Airbnb for 4 days. Now, Jason has a life and a job and kids, so he can only stay a night. She really scored here. Let's hear how that date turned out with a man from the military when supposedly she was just raped the night before by a Marine.
Yeah, none of this shit adds up, bro. None of this shit fucking adds up. Like, I don't know, bro. I have no fucking idea. I want to do a poll real quick. I only got 20 some people in here, bro. I'm curious. Do y'all want me to watch part 2? That's what I want to know. Because we're at part 1. I'm going to try to finish part 1 today. But let me know if y'all want to see part 2 of this shit.
After being raped by 2 other servicemen in her past, all in her sleep. You would think she wouldn't be able to sleep on these dates. And I wonder why she'd be going on all these dates with servicemen while she's ovulating.
So my events as of late. Today is December 6th. It's Sunday. I was invited out to like Bentonville area. One of the people invited me out there. And he said that it would be safe, that I would have a nice place to crash, and that he would even leave if I felt uncomfortable with him. And he would joke around, texting me and saying things like, oh, can I grab your goodies? And I was laughing. And I guess that's like the wrong thing to do with someone that's a real predator, an actual predator.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
And I noticed that he had like military photos, whatever, Marines, whatever he was, military, something, on his profile. We met up at a grocery store, and he came up and like hugged me, so I accepted of it. But then as we were walking and stuff, he like slapped me on the butt, and I was like, okay, like not okay. So he bought me some dinner.
I mean, look, y'all can't even see the fucking video, damn it. God, I'm so fucked up, bro. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I fucked up. I know. I'm a boomer. I'm a fucking boomer. But here's my thing, bro. Like, if you're meeting someone on a dating app and you're having already these types of conversations, of course they're going to try to, hit the fucking, like slap the ass or whatever, like grab the ass. It's just fucking, it is what it is. I forgot to share the screen. Yes, I know. I fucked up. But yeah, bro, I don't know. It's going to happen. It just is. And it sucks. But if you meet on a dating app and you're having these types of conversations, that you agree to come home with the dude, like it's pretty much assuming what it is. So he's probably going to do a little tap on the ass to see your reaction, to try to like fucking, figure out lines and all that shit, right? But I don't know.
And then we went over to the Airbnb that he had offered to rent for me to stay in. And we hung out there for a little bit, and it was getting late because we had met up pretty late. It was dinner time and stuff, so I started getting ready for bed, brushing my teeth and everything. And during different instances, he had pulled me toward him, like after we'd eaten dinner.
At least she brushes her teeth. I'll give her that. At least she brushes her fucking teeth.
Wanted me to kiss him and stuff, and I was pulling away and like didn't expect anything weird was going to come from it or anything like that. And I thought he would be more honorable than he was, more of a gentleman. But apparently they don't understand that terminology, especially the men that get out of the military. But I enjoy physical.
Oh my God, bro. That's like not even it. That's not even it. Not how that works. I'm not saying every fucking person in the military, out of the military, are fucking angels. But, yeah.
Touch too, so it's sort of incapacitating when I am touched certain areas, certain feelings, and if they're being sexual toward me, I can't really help it. Sometimes I flirt back, but don't really mean to. And when I say no, like they don't take it as no. Of course, in the middle of the night, on the night that we had first met, and I had told him, let's spoon a little bit, that's okay. And he woke me up in the middle of the night, and I was not really that coherent. And he started like rubbing on me and stuff, and like grabbing at me and pulling my hand toward his phallic, And of course I should jump up and leave those instances, but then at the same time I'm hyper aroused too, and what do I have to live for?
She should leave in these instances, but she's also hyper aroused. Okay.
Nothing. I have nothing to live for. So when he offered his gestures, I pulled away. Like I was pulling away. I told him, I was like, no, we just met. Like, no, thank you. And like he didn't care. He was still trying to pull my pants off. Well, I thought I was smart by tying it in a knot or whatever, but it was just a single knot, which was my fault. So he easily pulled that down and managed from behind to just penetrate me. So now I was raped again. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, this happens because the military men that are retired and everything, they go about doing their business. If I call rape on him, it's just pretty much a destruction of my emotional stability in my day, trying to make a report when everybody asks me a million goddamn times.
Yeah, I'm sure it came out more like, what happened?
What happened?
Yeah. Oh, God, that's not it, bro. That is not it. Just, again, bro, look at the eyes. Look at the fucking eyes, bro. Batshit crazy woman. Straight up.
Well, let me tell you what happened, and I'll post it for everyone to see and hear, because there's no reason for me to file reports anymore that go nowhere. I was very upset, and I told him, I was like, I didn't want to do that. Like, I told you no. I told you to stop. And after he had finished himself, like, ejaculated on me, right? He says to me, he's like, oh, you're making me feel bad. That's the first key sign that you're dealing with a fucking narcissist and more than likely a psychopath.
Now, you see, I would think of violent sexual assault in the middle of the night.
Yeah, no, they're not going to feel bad. Yeah, like, that's not it. That's not it, bro. They're not going to feel bad. They're just going to be happy they got theirs. They'll probably turn around and go to sleep or leave or do some other shit. They're not just going to sit there and talk to you about emotions. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
first sign, but what do I know? I'm just a guy.
I was flirting back. He was grabbing me. He was holding me and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, no, I'm going to shower real quick. I'm gross. Like, I'm going to brush my teeth real quick, and I'm going to go to sleep because I just got done driving all day. So I think that that's like one of my issues too, is like not recognizing. I knew from the moment I had met him that there was something odd about him, and that there was something odd about his mannerisms and what he was saying to me, and the way that he was approaching me and touching me in such a manner. After everything is said and done, I just got fucking raped. And then in the morning too, when we were waking up and he was like engaging again, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna let you do this because I'm gonna enjoy it myself for a moment.
Have we heard this story before? I feel like...
Yep. I'm going to enjoy it myself, so I'm going to let you do this. Cool, bro. Cool, bro.
We just heard this story before, from yesterday.
And I already got fucked with last night. That's not okay. My whole mindset's messed up, and I'm just hormonal now from actually having been penetrated in that way.
Yes, it wasn't your fault you engaged in consensual sex. It was just your hormones. We've never heard that before, except for literally every month when you ovulate.
We engaged, and he had said, I told him though, prior to us even getting physical, I said, well, you don't want to have sex with me because I don't take birth control. And I was like, and I ovulate in a few days. And he was like, well, you know, it doesn't, whatever, doesn't matter. So yeah, from that moment, I was like, I'm in danger.
Ooh, LeTiddy, hate to bother you again, but that's not exactly true. You see, if I go through your text messages that you released, which you thought was...
I can use a condom. I'll buy some. I don't use condoms. It's all right. I'll go get one. Oh, I didn't know. All right. Yeah, bro. That looks real good. That looks really fucking good.
Somehow prove you right about this. He did offer to buy condoms, and you said very specifically, I don't use condoms. Not, I don't think I should use a condom with you. Not, no, that's okay, you seem to be clean. Nothing like that. Definitively, you don't use condoms. You fucking petri dish.
So he ended up ejaculating in me this morning, and I was actually very, very frightened and upset about the whole situation, and not this morning, the day prior to this morning. And then I didn't really get much of a, like, emotional sort of backing on what he had done, and I'd asked him, I said, before we had engaged, I was like, are you going to buy me a morning after pill for, like, because I don't take birth control, and, you know, I ovulate in a few days. And he's like, yeah, I'll buy you one. And he left. Then he messaged me and said, did you go and pick one up? And I was like, no, like, I don't have the money for that. I'm a homeless person. I barely have enough money to sustain my food intake and everything and all my bills.
Hey, LeTiddy, sorry to interrupt you again. I'm really starting to think you didn't remember making these videos before you dropped these text messages. You say that you are going...
Oh, we're done having sex, just making sure because I'm not buying more pills. If so, I can use a condom. I'll buy some. Yeah, that's...
to go pick up this morning after pill. It says right here.
Whatever, my life is fucked, and it doesn't matter, because even like I said, if I filed a report, they wouldn't do anything about it. Well, who's gonna do shit about it? You know, this dude exists, he's gonna invite other people here and there. I told him I got pissed, I was like, you know what, like, you can have the rest of the days for the, you know, your room, you have your couple nights for, so you can bring over your other hoes or whatever. Like, you don't make a woman have to deal with that emotional trauma, like, from that sexual encounter. Like, it's literally gonna eat away at me psychologically for the next, God knows how long, for at least the next 2 weeks until I make sure, or what, 2-3 weeks until I get my period again. And I'll never probably hear from that dude again. Like, and I'm just like, okay, fine. So I just fucking flipped out on him on a couple messages, told him he was a piece of shit, and like, not in that way, not in that phrasing, because I'm a little bit more eloquent than that. But I told him, I was like...
Yeah, you're a little eloquent than that, talking about fucking, you know... Oh my God, some dude ejaculating on your face, and you want your daughter to see this. Like, yeah, you're a little eloquent. Okay, bitch, you fucking psycho.
Like, you're evil. You're just evil. You're a special kind of evil. If you can invite a woman up, and I understand if you're super aroused, you're super interested in her, whatever, I get that. But then to not even comment to her afterward, not even express yourself, not even communicate, or to tell that person, like, I appreciate that you allowed me into your body or anything. Like, no, that's not okay. This is my body. By the time I'm like, whoop, my pants get ripped off me, I'm thinking, oh shit, this is not good, but it might feel good, so I don't know. Like, so I'm confused emotionally and physiologically because, of course, my raging hormones, and of course, like, around that time of ovulation especially.
Did your menses do this to you?
When I'm like, please, like, yeah, let's get at it. But then it's just my body talking and not my mind. Like, why do you keep treating me like that? Is it because I have shitty hair? Penises are not love. But then at first I thought...
Penises are not love, guys. Remember that. Guys, your penis is not love. Remember that. Jesus Christ.
Like, no, this is how they express their love because they can't help it. They're fucking stupid animals. I am 34 years old, and I just got raped by some fucking dude named so-and-so, Jason, 37. And I'm thinking, like, is that even your fucking real name? Like, is that how you go around just doing this shit to people? Like, I don't even fucking know anymore. I just want to die. I literally want to go park my car right now and just start carving at my fucking wrists. And it's like...
Here we go again with the fucking baiting. Jesus, man. This bit... I feel bad for anybody that comes in this bitch's path, bro. Her war path is insane. I feel bad for anybody that does, bro. This is just fucking wild.
And I told him, I was like, thanks for starting up another suicide attempt. Like, I really needed to get fucked right before, and then if I end up finding out I'm pregnant, like, great.
You know, I noticed you keep talking about getting pregnant. Almost like you're hyper-aware that you can get pregnant during ovulation. One might wonder why you continue to have unprotected sex with all these men this week that all happen to be in the military and in a position to take care of you.
That's great, but some asshole that didn't want to buy me a fucking...
Barracks rat. That's what this bitch is, bro. She's a fucking barracks rat. Fucking just trying to hem up these military dudes, trying to get some sort of fucking benefits and all this other shit, bro. Like, it's fucking wild.
Morning after pill. I don't know what's going on.
Sunshiner, if you want to join me, you are more than welcome. Next part, if you want to join me, we can talk about it. You can tell me a little bit more lore about this dumb bitch. But yeah, you can come up and join me if you want to next video, 100%. I'm happy to have you up here.
Going on. So anyway, here's my 30-minute video about how I got raped again a couple days ago. And I'm just now trying to get my story in that situation. Like, okay, fuck, it happened. I'm an idiot. Like, I'm not an idiot. It wasn't me. And I know damn well it wasn't me. The world does not love Leticia Sevin Collins. Does not love it. All I can think about is just like driving straight into fucking oncoming traffic on the fucking highway. I mean, and of course when it was like in the process, I enjoyed it. It would have been nice if we were in a relationship. That's different. That's completely different, but we're not. So it makes me very sad. So afterwards I'm depressed for having done it and just suicidal from that. Anywho, good luck for that. Good luck with that, right, buddies? That's why I tell them all the time, like, good luck, whatever you do. Like, you totally just fucking rip me apart, but, okay. And then the moment I try to speak up and shit like that, like, I'm afraid. Why should I have to be the one to approach cops? Every time I try to approach cops, they make me out to be the problem.
Because you're trying to charge multiple men with rape, and what you're describing is not rape.
So...
Yeah, it's... Again, bro, she gives women, or people, I should just say people, because whatever. She gives people a bad name and a bad look that this shit actually does happen to, and they try and be honest and shit, right? This shit doesn't seem to happen. Her stories doesn't line up. It's all the same fucking coincidences that just happen to happen, right? She's giving real victims a bad name, and that's why a lot of times people don't trust people when they talk about it, because they also know people can say this shit to try to tear down someone's reputation and someone's just like how they're viewed by their family, their employment, their friends, shit like that, right? They're trying to tear down public perception. It's fucked up. And again, women like hers will give people that really are victims a bad name. It's sad, bro.
Here I am, 34 years old, just having been raped, sitting in my car, homeless, sitting outside of an Anytime Fitness, and I just want to start cutting on my veins again, like that box cutter that is like hidden in the back of my car just in case.
Yep, here goes the panic attack, bro. Talking backwards.
Anyway, and I should have known that asshole was going to force himself on me because he made the comment that he didn't believe in post-traumatic stress because everybody has it in some form or another. So even when after they get pussy from me, they just don't give a fuck, don't want to message me back, that makes them fucking rapists.
No, that means you got ghosted. That makes them douchebags and assholes, but it's a farce.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, you know, people ghost people all the time. Women ghost men, men ghost women, and, you know, I'm sure men ghost men and women ghost women, right? I mean, it is what it is. It's a fact of life. It fucking sucks.
Sight from rape. There's also another explanation that I would like to forward, Leticia, and that is you do clean up nice. For instance, when a man goes home with this and wakes up next to this, he may not call you the next day.
Why?
And yes, these photos were taken within 24 hours of each other.
Why?
Immediately. That
Why?
is exactly what...
Why? God, why? Where's my fucking bleach? Where's my bleach so I can blind myself? God, that is horrible. God, that is disgusting. What are we doing? Jesus. Oh, God. No one wants to see that.
Fuck that makes it, because if they went and got pleasure from that after, no, that's fucking rape, and people need to start speaking up about it. Just because I don't inform the authorities doesn't mean that you shouldn't.
Now, you know what? I agree with that. Just because LeTiddy doesn't inform the authorities does not mean that a real rape victim shouldn't. So let's get this story straight. This is Jason, rapist number 2, in 2 days, out of 4 men she slept with this week, while she's ovulating. While she's been telling us for months how hyper-aware she is about her period and ovulation. Also a man she met on Bumble, so she could get a free place to stay and food and gas money from a stranger. Oh, and spend the night with him, but she never intended on having sex, no. So he smacks that ass 5 minutes in after meeting her, and she giggles.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
And goes back to his Airbnb where he got a room for a few days. I assume this room was like $25 a night, and he was just like, I'll put a bill on this hoe and call it a day. Help the broad out. Why not? And this is a guy who's got his own home and life and job and possibly even kids, according to social media. I don't dig into whose kids are in the photos, and I'm not going to. He looks like a cool weekend dad.
That's the problem, bro. Fucking these dudes, man. A lot of times, bro, these dudes that want to cheat and like go on these dating apps and shit, right? And try to find just some side piece and all that, bro. End up finding some psycho bitch and just try to ruin their fucking lives, bro. Like, that's the problem with these people, man. They don't know what fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God, I can't think of the fucking, I'm having a boomer moment. When you're not, you're married and you're just supposed to be with one person for the rest of your life. You want to step out of your marriage and you want to do the dumb shit. Like you end up meeting some fucking psycho like this bitch and faithful. That's the word. When they're not faithful to their partner, they want to step out and meet some psycho ass motherfucker. And then they got to deal with the shit. You know what I mean? Like it's almost, you deserve this because you're doing the wrong thing. Like it's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up.
Or maybe a cool uncle or something at worst. I don't know. The point is, he can't have insane homosexuals staying at his place for obvious reasons. So, because we've never heard this story before, in the night, after you get your Leticia cuddling, he rapes you. You say nothing, and even enjoy it at the time. In fact, so much, you ask to do it again so you can really enjoy it. Not only that, but we're gonna keep bringing these text messages up. You even bump into a couple of more guests at the Airbnb and get embarrassed because of...
Jason, I'm not sure I feel comfortable having sex with young women in the other bedroom. I'm not quiet, and I cannot be, especially with you. I'm so embarrassed because I bumped into one as I came back inside. I'm mortified. LOL, you okay, LOL. Wow.
How loud your moans...
I'm sure he's a fucking... He just sounds like a fucking beautiful person. Jesus Christ.
Of ecstasy were the night before. You tell this guy how big he is and how deep he penetrated in.
I'm in tears, and the first thing you do is laugh. LOL, terrible. I mean, I'm sore as fuck, like you super fucking painfully sore deep inside of me. You felt amazing. You penetrate really deep, but sex like this is confusing for me. And now there's a fucking audience. Real ladylike. This is real fucking ladylike.
Inside you, and how it felt so good. Yeah, it's totally rape. Another fun fact, she was charged with filing a false rape report specifically because she dropped these text messages thinking they would exonerate her. First, because Leticia is definitely not a manipulative whore, let's go to December 1st and 2nd. You know, the day she was supposedly getting date raped by Tom the Marine. On December the 1st, while she was doing dance vlogs and getting ready for her date with Tom, this playa was already talking to Jason Wallace.
Let's see that workout gear. You okay, hun? Look at that fit check. God, fit check. I'm a hot mess after an intense, I'm assuming, workout, but bro.
That's the second guy. She was texting with him all day about her day at the gym, sending selfies, how he would...
I'm glad. I might invite you to cuddle me during the evening, though, if we really do hit it off. Oh, I'd love that. What are your days like usually? Yeah, bro, she's looking for a place to stay, straight up.
Have to cover her gas money. Oh, she's not a whore, guys. She's just playing to fuck another man while getting ready to get plowed by some nice rando. 5 p.m., right before her date, she's sending selfies to this other guy. This Chad is who she wants. Keep that in mind. She's even sending him her little sexy outfit videos while she's getting ready for this date with another man off the dating app.
Oh, yeah,
she's telling
bro.
him she can't wait to spend
oh, yeah, we saw that.
time
I'm
with him,
retired,
cuddling
so I'm just
all that.
chilling.
Now, to be fair, she has the good sense not to...
I can't wait to spend the night with you. I'm looking forward to it as long as you're a gentleman. I'll be good to you, I promise. I like the sounds of that. Hey, sweetie, you bedded down. What the fuck? Bedded down? What does that mean? Like, are you... Who says it like that? The fuck on a boomer? I'm not even that bad. Hey, girl, you bedded down. Like, come on, bro. It'd be like my father would say, hey, girl, you bedded down. God, fucking, my father's a piece of shit. Bro, this is wild.
Respond at 11:40 p.m. because she was actively getting stuffed at that time. But she does respond December 2nd, the next day. And remember, this is a woman who supposedly just got raped. She says her sleep was not the best. Okay, fair. That can
I fell asleep on you. Okay, how was your night? It was not the best. How about you? Saying my back kind of hurts. That's not good. I need a massage from my girl. Nothing. Hey, you. Hey.
she got raped or she got laid. And also, to be fair, she's not just going to be like, oh, I was raped and go on about it. Oh, wait, no, she will. That's exactly what she would do. Forever. And now if we go to the day after their encounter, from Leticia Collins to Jason Wallace. Jason, I'm not sure I feel comfortable having sex with young women in the other bedroom. I'm not quiet and can't be, especially with you.
We read this
I'm
already,
so
yeah.
embarrassed because I bumped into one and I came back inside. I'm mortified. To which he laughs and just says, you okay? I'm in tears and the first thing you do is laugh? Lol, terrible. I mean, I'm sore as fuck. Like super fucking painfully sore deep in the bedroom. LOL, fuck my life, I'm ashamed. You're okay, hon. Kill me.
I'm like, you okay, kill me. Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm no expert on the coping mechanisms of fuck my life, I'm ashamed.
Good. Talk to the woman as she cooked. I'm just chilling. You, is she nice? Yeah, she's nice. We got along well. She said she didn't hear anything. I was relieved. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're okay, hon. Kill me. Now, I'm no expert on the coping mechanisms of a woman who's just been raped twice in 1 week, but this doesn't seem like the behavior of a victim. It's the behavior of a whore. We'll come back to these again later to watch her flip her shit and prove she's a liar, but these texts indict her more than anything else I could have. So she gets horny while ovulating every month, or arrested, and decides to bang some randos. Okay, whatever. She never wears condoms, and she chooses only military men while ovulating. She also reminds us every day she refuses to work and just wants to be taken care of. She has some kind of complex about being touched in her sleep, whether real or imagined. She puts herself in situations where she's cuddling men to go to sleep that she just met on hookup apps, and then when sex happens, she loves it at the time, but upon reflection feels guilty for one reason or another. And then
Yeah, she keeps putting herself in these situations, and like I'm not a victim, whatever, but I would assume that a lot of people, if they are being raped, right, and they deal with certain shit, they're not gonna put themselves in that situation again. Like, this is where the mental health is just fucked. Constantly putting yourself in this situation just so you can claim that these shits are happening to you to try and gain some sort of sympathy. That's what appears to be happening right now, and this is just all kinds of fucked up.
she flips her shit, starts her psychotic rage battle at the man, and leaves. And then he leaves, because he doesn't know this insane nut job, and she just accused him of rape. We will now continue with the insane copes of LeTiddy, already in progress. And keep in mind, this man, Jason Wallace, should sue her and take that card for the defamation you will hear for the remainder of this pregnancy. Remember, on her own reports to the hospital, it states she slept with 2 more men that week while she was ovulating. I don't know if they were military, but her pattern would suggest that at the very least. So on December the 9th, 5 days later, after she tried to make this guy her boyfriend via text message and he told her to fuck off, Leticia decides she's going to file rape charges on Jason.
Jesus, bro. You gotta be careful, bro. You gotta be careful who the hell you interact with and do this dumb shit with, man. You have to. You gotta be careful because psychos, bro. And that's why these unfaithful motherfuckers that step out of their marriage, you know what I mean? Like, this is the shit that happens. This is the shit that fucking happens.
So I didn't really know what else to do aside from sitting around with my guilt and recognizing that what had been done to me last week with those two men that had raped me, that wasn't okay. So I decided to go into the emergency room, because at first I was going to go to the convenient care clinic here in Hot Springs, and I told them about it, and they said, you have to go to the emergency room. Okay. And I actually wrote it down on a notepad message, because I didn't want to say it out loud, that I'd been raped by two people last week, and that I suffer from PTSD, and it's hard enough for me to tell people about what had happened in my situation. I went to tell someone about my rape, and they couldn't do anything about it because the rooms were taken so long. So I sat there for 2 hours, and I just got sick of it. I was like, fuck it, I'll just live with the guilt and kill myself afterward, because there's no reason why it should be this way for victims. And these men just get away scot-free. Like I said, the one happened in Jacksonville, Arkansas, and the other one in Bentonville, Arkansas. And the guy, Bentonville one.
Bro. The attempted emotional manipulation. I'm just going to sit here and defend myself because of just sitting here with this guilt. Like, come on, bro. You know what you're doing. You know for a fact what the fuck you're doing, and you're psycho enough to believe people are going to believe you. You're psycho enough to think people are going to feel sorry for you, even though literally you're filing false reports. You've been charged with filing false reports. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Your MO's already done. And now, which these people, before they got involved with her, saw these fucking videos and saw what the fuck they're dealing with. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucked, bro.
It was actually from Missouri. So I don't know what to do. Why would I give a shit about trying? They gave me the phone numbers for the police stations for those locations, because I have to file and make a report with each one of those jurisdictions, which is actually kind of hilarious, because that's how predators get away with their sexual endeavors. I tried to text that guy, the last one, because I was like, I'm worried that I might be pregnant or something. Like, what's up?
You slept with him Friday, December 3rd, and talking about being pregnant on the 9th, almost like you were planning it.
With that, I didn't say it in a weird way. I was just being communicative, and I told him honestly how my pheromones, and not my pheromones, my physiological changes, my biological changes, because it was around my ovulation and whatever. And so talking to him was arousing, stimulating, but at the same token, I was very upset about what had happened, what had transpired between us, and how he forced himself upon me. So he was like, what do you want me to do about it? And I was like, I don't know. I was thinking maybe there was going to be some type of relationship out of that. And he was like, I'm not going to have a relationship with you. And I'm like,
Got him. What the fuck do you expect? Like I said, guys, if someone allows you to fuck them the first night you meet, they're not relationship material. I'm just saying that flat out. Like, every girl that I've ever slept with on the first night, bro, I knew for a fact it just wasn't it. It just wasn't it. And, thankfully I never really came to that shit or any weirdness. But, it's wild, bro. Never try and fucking marry, not marry, but never try to wife up or man up someone you lit them fuck the first night, bro. Never. It's not going to work out nicely. I promise you.
what? Like, that's totally fucking backwards. Like, you don't fuck somebody right away. I told him, I was like, I'm going to file a report against you on rape then, because if that's exactly how it was, if that's all I was worth to you, was that one evening of just taking advantage of me, and you don't care about my feelings or my emotions or my mental state or physical well-being whatsoever afterward, then you should be jailed for that.
No.
You don't fuck somebody.
Are they a fucked up person? Sure, you could say that, but it's not jail worthy. I mean, it just is what it is.
Right away, I told him, I was like, I'm going to file a report against you on rape then, because if that's exactly how it was, if that's all I was worth to you, was that one evening of just taking advantage of me.
So she's saying to the dude, I'm filing a rape charge on you because you don't want nothing to do with me. Okay.
And you don't care about my feelings or my emotions or my mental state or physical well-being whatsoever afterward, then you should be jailed for that.
Make no mistake, you heard that right. If you don't want to be Leticia's boyfriend, you deserve to spend your life in a federal prison.
I was supposed to get an
That's it, bro. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not talking big brain. I'm talking small brain right now. That's what we're looking at.
STD check right now and get some blood work done, see if anything, you know what? No, I walked out. I walked fucking straight out of that Hot Springs, St. Chai, Vincent, whatever the fuck hospital it wants to name itself after this many years of not doing its proper justice or services to the community. Doesn't go my way the way you would think. You'd think that, oh yeah, you know, like if I keep my mouth shut or whatever, he'll come back or he'll stop ghosting me or whatever. No, they were predators from the beginning. That's why the one was in the Air Force. That's why the other one was like a Marine. And like, they've got those stealth tactics behind them. So they understand. And that's why they just whip it out and stick it in you before you even have an opinion about it.
No, they ain't no stealth, bro. Like, stop it. That's not stealth. T-Berry, it's been 10 years. Work for me. Facts. I've been with my wife for 12 years, married for 6. Like, it's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome when you actually get to know someone, actually talk to them and spend some time with them before you decide to take that next step. It's amazing what that actually does to the psyche and to the heart. You know what I mean? Not very first fucking night, wham, bam with the cuddles. You know what I mean? It's amazing how that shit works.
Because people like me just get fed up with it. They just want to slit their fucking wrists. We just hide away in shame and self-loathing, and just slit our wrists inevitably, or are found hanging at the local gym. I already know I'm trash. Like, obviously you're coming in me and shit, like all kinds of fucked up shit. I know I'm fucking trash. I'm not worth anybody's fucking time or efforts or compassion or second thoughts. Fuck everyone. and you can eat my fucking shit when you see my fucking dead body. That's all it is. You can fucking eat my goddamn shit when I drive off of a fucking bridge or I'm found drowning in a fucking river because I'm just like, fuck it, I'm over this.
God debating, bro. We got to be over 100 times in this part 1. We have to be over 100 times at debating, bro.
I just want to carve into my skin right now the words that I feel represent me. Whore. Whore.
Oh my God. You said it, I didn't. Yeah. Oh yeah, bro.
No, apparently it was my fucking fault and nobody wants to do shit to try to fix it. Because those are their men. They served and protected for the country, right? They're worth way more than a piece of shit like me. Whatever. I'm gonna snap one of these days. Truly snap. And then people are gonna be like, oh shit, where did it come from? Maybe because all this shit keeps happening and you've got all these crazies interacting with me and all I want to do is fucking stab them. And
You're seeking them out. You're finding the crazies and you're seeking them out. The fuck are you talking about?
These days it'll happen, right? And then what? Then what? Then what? Then what? Will I be charged with murder? Don't really goddamn fucking care whatsoever. Goddamn ever. Fuck everyone. Fuck you. Fuck your mama. Fuck your daddy. Fuck everybody.
Well, I'm not trying to be rude, but according to you, you kind of did.
Lately, what's been going on with me, I've been chilling here and there, not having any self-respect, having sex with random people. So I understand that I have a sick sort of, sexual urges when I shouldn't have them. I shouldn't be so primitive, like my father, touching little girls. I mean, how pathetic can you be? So now I'm 34 years old, and now I'm homeless, living...
I'll say this, bro. Like, if her dad and her brother really did do that to her, this would explain a lot. And I truly hope that didn't happen because, again, no one deserves that, right? Like, no one absolutely fucking deserves that shit. But it would explain a lot on why she thinks this way and feels this way about people. Because you got, your father is supposed to be your protector and your brother, your sibling or whatever, right? Supposed to help protect you as well. Like being the sister or whatever. Like I understand that. But again, I hope that didn't happen to her. I truly do. But this would explain so much. Really would explain so much.
My vehicle, and I appropriate myself better in society than most people that have jobs and homes and children and all this stuff, and it's actually hilarious because even in my pajamas I could still school someone on any type of fact that I can prove. What's wrong with you? Are you mentally ill? Like, are you...
Clothing has nothing to do with it. Literally, clothing has nothing to schooling people in education. Like, what does that even mean? What do you mean by that?
Smoking those cigarettes because you want to make yourself better? Is that what it is? Oh, okay. Are you doing these drugs because, you just have an addictive personality? Okay. So I understand that those are mental disorders, and you are in denial of these facts. Most people are in denial that they have any issues. The moment that I try to speak up and tell people, hey, you're
crazy because I'm an unmedicated schizo who thinks she can read minds. Told you so. Yeah, remember, she's an empath, bro. She's an empath.
Crazy. Hey, guess what? I can read your mind a little bit. I know what you're thinking about. Hey, blah, blah, blah. And then they shoot me down. Well, that's enough of that. So in actuality, like your emotions and whatnot, and people tell me I'm bipolar, and I'm thinking, don't you realize that I have
Sunshinery, everything that came out, neither of them did that. Well, there you go, bro.
energy fluctuations? I have to be able to discard some of this negative energy that you produced? Like, get away from me. This is your own toxic energy back at you. This is not Leticia. Leticia is herself. Leticia stays in her own bubble, and she cleans up after herself. She cleans up after others. She's a very good person, and I know this. And I can say this.
No, you're not. You're a fucking disgusting human being.
Honestly and openly, because there are so many people throughout my life that know me as nothing but a good little girl, like an angel. Some people have said, don't tell other people you need to get a job. I will literally scrape down this car right here. I will literally slice it open again if I'm forced to have to work some menial 9 to 5. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not meant for that. I'm not. No. I literally will walk the fuck out. No. People are just going to give me money to survive. That's all it is. Like, that's how it's going to be. People are just going to support me. But I don't really understand how...
Yeah, bro, people are going to give you fucking money. Like, bro, look at the eyes. Like I said, bro, just the glaze. Look at the glaze over, bro. Just the psychosis. The psychosis in this shit, bro. This is the delusion that these people think they can just go on social media and start gaining money by doing this shit and getting the sympathy baiting points and the sympathy money and all that. Like, it just ain't it, bro. It just ain't it. Lunchbox, at this point, anything she says I find hard to believe because of all the stories she's already told. I hate saying that, but it's the truth. That's what I'm saying, bro. This bitch is the walking Peter and the Wolf, and it sucks. But she did it to herself, and it's sad.
In this day and age, how many times I've called the police and they tell me that I'm the issue. And I have not come across one man that I actually respect. Like, physically, like one face-to-face, engaging with that man. Never. Because you don't deserve it. Just like my...
Who the fuck is the problem, right? I hate to say this, bro, but even Boogie said it. If you meet one asshole throughout the day, yeah, sure, they're an asshole. But if everyone you meet is an asshole, you're probably the asshole. Like, him and his infinite wisdom actually applies to this shit. Like, if you think everybody's out to get you and you're psycho as fuck, you're probably the problem. You know what I mean? Like, accountability is a wonderful thing. It really is.
ex-husband. Like, he is a fucking pedophile. He's disgusting. He's a piece of shit, is what he is. And I'm gonna scream about that to the end of fucking days, because even though these people aren't, like, in the courts deemed as pedophiles, I know for a fact they are, because I've seen them do crazy things. What type of man puts a little shorty short?
A man raising a little girl in the summertime in Hot Springs where it gets to 105 degrees. All right, what happens here?
Deemed as pedophiles? I know for a fact they are, because I've seen them do crazy things. What type of man puts a little shorty shorts on a little girl like he did for my daughter? And I'm supposed to feel like that's safe? I am. I threat to myself every day.
I mean, they sell them like that. I don't fucking know, bro. Well, if I have a daughter, I'm sure I'll whatever, but sure. Okay.
Because I'm hurting so badly by all the stuff that goes on in my mind, all the things that I've seen, all the wrinkles I have now, crusty everything, look at them, freaking old pimples everywhere. People are like, yeah, you could sue them, blah, 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 you could sue this person and that person, especially like the state of Arkansas for allowing me to be sexually abused by 2 of the orderlies in one of the psych wards that I went to. You would think that I'd be able to sue for that shit. And this is the same with officers. I'll get the same fucking attitude with them, and they're like, oh, in handcuffs, you disrespected me. Fuck you, bitch. I can see your fucking...
Lunchbox, I'm curious at what point her brain snapped. Probably when her kid got taken away. When her kid got taken away, she probably just said, fuck it, and just went fucking scorched earth on nobody. Because when I say nobody, no one's believing her. That's why she's going scorched earth on no fucking body. Literally what we're looking at right now.
shit stained underwear from here. Like, don't even play. Don't even fucking play. It's hilarious. Everybody's so worried. Everybody's so worried. Like, when is Leticia really gonna snap? One of these days she's going to. And she's gonna take it out on every single one of those bitches. Every single one of them that laid their fucking hands on.
Don't forget to hit that like. Yeah, please hit that like button. And if y'all want to throw me a bone for suffering through this mental health with me, I'd appreciate it also, bro. Like, this is wild. Grim Gallery, what up, bro?
And I did not fight back. Just gotta make sure you got different tools and vehicles and routes. Just saying, but not saying. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I would murder to be near that child.
Yeah, bro. Oh, yeah, bro. Just crazy. Crazy.
I mean, it's all out of justification, isn't it? The words of God. True words of God. Yeah.
There we go. There we go, bro. The God shield. Using God as a shield for your psychosis and your derangement. That's all I'm saying.
Justification. You shouldn't beat the shit out of people and steal their offspring based on your mental illness and distortion. Get over yourselves. Sick human beings. Sick. So, I would recommend something happen sometime soon because I just don't know how long I can take it. I don't know how much further I will be pushed into having to be raped and having to steal, like, my physical well-being, like, all of it. Literally don't know when I'm gonna snap. It's coming, and I'm making sure to...
Grim Galleries, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't. Good luck is all I'm... She's in jail right now, so go have at it.
Video it, photo it, make sure everybody understands the progression into insanity, because they're not understanding. The system doesn't understand. Sometimes I get really confused when I'm around him. I feel like sometimes when I wake up, I just don't know. I'm so scared. Today is December...
Jesus, bro. What's that? Set a week? Jesus.
24th, 2021, Christmas Eve. I'm just laying back in my car again. I found out on the 22nd, I went into the walk-in clinic in Hot Springs and found out, I went in because I was having like irritation down there and I thought maybe it might be an STD. So I wanted to get like a...
Oh yeah, bro. Vagisil. Don't work on everybody. I'm going to tell you that right now. You dumb bitch.
Check done. And I asked them to run like a pregnancy test just in case, and it came back positive. And it would have been the person that I slept with on December 4th, which was the person I was talking about, Jason.
Which one? Wasn't there 4 people that week?
37-year-old. And it's unfortunate for people. It's unfortunate for the father of the baby inside of me, because I tried to reach out many times to try to be like, okay, yeah, I didn't file charges on you. You did push yourself on me, but I'd still like to like you. Like, I'd still like to have a relationship with you in that sense. Like, I didn't even get to know you before.
Bro, you pushed yourself on me, right? It's rape, right? Because, you know, after the fact, you didn't want to be with me, so I'm going to call it that. I'm going to file a fucking police report. You're saying that she actually liked him and did want to be with him and all this other shit, bro. Come on.
You penetrated me. But then I don't have the money to abort it anyway, so it's not even like I can. 150 pounds I lost, all for me to give birth to some asshole's baby that doesn't even like me? He doesn't even respect me enough to talk to me because I pinpoint what's wrong with people and they don't want to have a discussion because then they say I'm crazy, even though it's obviously the other way around. I warned him about everything. I told him, I was like, no. And I was like, the morning after pill, I told him, I said, well, where's the money for it? I didn't partake in that. I didn't say, hey, and so $50 of my US dollars is going to go straight to that. No. What's wrong with you? I want to kill myself. You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro. Like, the sad part is, Chad, I'm getting numb to this. I'm literally getting numb to her saying this shit, and that's what's happening. Everybody's seeing this shit. They're just getting numb to it, and that's the sad part.
Like, I just want to kill myself. All right, so I wanted to make a short video. Today is the early hours of December 28th, 2021, and I just wanted to relay that the people that I had discussed prior in a couple different videos that had raped me back on December 2nd and December 4th could both be potential fathers.
There it is. So now we're up to 2.
To the baby now growing inside of me. So I tried to tell the guy that I had slept with on December the 4th that I was going to file those rape charges on him on December the 9th when I went to the emergency room here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. I tried to express to him that I didn't enjoy what had happened with and between us, even though it felt nice. I had only
I'm sorry. That to me, that doesn't sound like rape. If you enjoyed it and he didn't want to be with you, now you're going to file that, bro. Like, remember the dude said that she got false report charges put on her. Like, this is just, and you saying this shit, you're hurting yourself. Talking about it like this and saying all this dumb shit, you're hurting yourself. Like, you're wasting time. You're wasting resources. Like, it's fucked, bro.
spent a few hours with both men. And then the one man that slept with me on December the 2nd, I messaged him and told him that I had left in the middle of the night because I felt uncomfortable and that I felt like, the way that it went down didn't feel good to me, and he ghosted me. But when I contacted him to tell him through a text message...
Shocking that he ghosted you. I mean, if you said, like, hey, I don't like the way this shit happened, whatever the fuck, I mean, I probably would have ghosted you too. Like, hey, well, she didn't like it, and fuck it. Let's, there's no reason to fucking rip off this Band-Aid. Like, it just is what it is. Wham, bam, have at it, bro. Like, but, yeah, bro, that's not it. It's not it at all.
That I was pregnant and that he could potentially be the father. His attitude changed and he wanted to partake in the life that was growing inside of me, but I told him that I just didn't feel comfortable at all with either one of the men anymore, because at first I wanted to see if the man that had ejaculated in me on December 4th would come around and actually own up to being the father of the child.
So she's literally telling this dude, like, you could be the father, and this dude showing an interest on wanting to be a father to the kid, but now she's basically... I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. It takes a strong man to raise a kid that's not theirs, especially, like, if that happens and it could be different people. It takes a very strong man to do that. I'll never discredit any man that wants to do that, right? But, I mean, yeah. Fuck, I don't know, bro.
Because more than likely, it's his child.
Okay, stop right there. Remember when I pointed out that the first guy, Tom, was less sexually competent and she was already trying to woo Jason Wallace with her good girl act while having a one-night stand with Tom? Well, she hits this guy up to tell him that he may be the father, and he does the right thing. This is what Leticia should want, right? Wrong. She tells him she wants to wait and see if her first choice is also a simp, which he is not.
Imagine. I couldn't imagine that, bro.
Holy hell, I remember girls doing this in high school over prom dates, but this is a baby. The balls on this bitch. And no, Jason Wallace didn't just ghost you. You flip out via text message and tell him suddenly that he raped you, after already telling him that the previous day how awesome of a lay he was. Clearly this man was confused.
All right, I'm not going to pay. No, you did enough of that last night without my initial consent. Good night. I need to sleep before driving. I'll be taking a nap right now and then leaving. I'll let you know when I'm gone. I'm hormonal from having sex. Do women get hormonal from having sex? I didn't know that was... I've never heard that. Never heard that before in my life. Fuck out.
24 hours, you're already telling a military retiree, what if I'm pregnant? And he's politely like...
Do whatever it is you think you have to do. You act more and more erratic the more I talk to you. That's why I haven't responded. Go back and look at the messages you decided to leave. So I thought that was it. Confused, erratic because I felt violated. I guess I won't feel bad when I inform others about this then. You were done with me days ago, apparently. I liked you before we did it. And then you wanted nothing to do with me because I was upset over how it went down. Now, I'm really upset because I don't do that type of thing as often as you. I still have an odd attraction towards you, but that's beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay, yo, have a safe trip home. I have no idea why you're suddenly crazy. You're acting more erratic the more I talk to you. You decided to leave, so I thought that was it. Also, if you notice, in the middle of accusing him of raping her, she still says how attracted to him she is. She's fishing for him to simp out and apologize and come back to her and give her another chance, which he is not going to do. He tells her he's not concerned. He has the text that we saw, and she says she's going to go take her panties to a clinic to get him charged with rape. And of course, she has to mention she was ovulating and says she has doctor's records that would prove he raped her. Somehow, when she hasn't seen a doctor. She says shit like this all the time. Her being pregnant is proof that the rape happened. No, dum-dum, it's proof sex happened. So he finally asks, what do you really want here? What is it, money? And she says, a relationship, duh. I told you I wasn't looking for casual sex. She only has sex in relationships.
I only have sex with them relationships, and now you think I'm raging bitch because I put my foot down. I don't understand why you rush sex like that with a woman like me. I liked you.
She literally is asking someone she's accusing of raping her to be her boyfriend or go to jail. We now rejoin Leticia as she explains why the whole world is evil for not taking this story seriously.
I have a baby.
How do you... How are you supposed to take this shit seriously, guys? How the fuck do you remotely take any of this shit serious? Like, come on, bro.
Expected to be due on September 4th, 2022. And the father could have been either one of those two men. The one was named Tom. The other one was named Jason. Jason never contacted me back, and I told him through text that I was just going to bypass that and go directly to the police officers in that.
Yeah, Jason don't want me, so I'm going to take the second best thing, the dude who really didn't sexually arouse me and didn't do anything for me just because he wants to try to be a father. But before I go to you and you want to do the right thing, let me go to this dude that I was actually attracted to. Like, come the fuck on, bro.
Location where we had intercourse. Of course, that's how, where it has to be done is that area. Besides that, he actually lives in Missouri, so I'll have to contact those authorities as well to find him so that they rationalize that this is not okay. And then one man, Tom, tried to say, you can come and stay with me, this.
Do you have a girlfriend, Swafford? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, again, motherfucker. Jody's banging her right now.
And then he insulted me by saying that I had a smell to me.
That shit's true, bro. Like in basic training, they do that shit to your ass, bro, straight up. Like, that's why I made sure I was single before I did any of that shit. Like, I didn't, no. Like, the shit people say and the hazing by the drill sergeants and all that shit's real, bro. That shit really does happen. Like, I'm not even lying to you. Fucking wild.
So, if there is a reason for me not to file rape charges, please, somebody, speak up now.
Well, I'm gonna go with the only reason not to file rape charges. If you weren't raped.
Or forever hold your peace. Because honestly, they're going to go to fucking prison because that's what they fucking deserve. Guess what? There's a baby inside of me. Both of you are fucked because there's proof and evidence that we had sex regardless.
It's actually only proof you had sex with one man. I'm just trying to help you with your math, though. Go on.
I tried to contact that one guy that I liked more, the 37-year-old, that I enjoyed his company more. He even told him how honestly I felt really attracted toward him. How honestly I wish that this would have gone a different way. But during our last conversation on December the 9th, he had told me, we'll never have a relationship. I'll never see you again.
Well, yeah, men will do that when you falsely accuse them of violent sexual crimes.
And that's...
Imagine. I know I would. Like, bitch, fuck you. Like, no. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it.
How he just left it. Because even when I notified him about the pregnancy last week and on to today, he has absolutely no response. And the only thing that should happen to someone like that is for them to be removed from the face of this earth.
I mean, or you could seek a paternity test and possibly some men or child support. But no, murder is always the best answer, right?
Or reprimanded extensively to where they understand and are remorseful for what they have done.
Well, that's nice. She gave him a choice. You can die or, I don't know what, take an Article 15?
I was only seeking
Oh, God. That, wow.
Place to crash. So, like I said, today is December 28th, 2021, and I'm expecting September 4th, 2022. And I'm trying to stay positive. So if you can't fix this, then you're going to fucking prison. That's all there is to it, because there is no fixing this. There is.
You go fix this, you can go to prison. All right, bro. That's peak. That's fucking peak, let me tell you.
No fixing this. I even told him, I was like, I really wish I could have sex right now. I'm really riled up.
Did she forget she's telling a rape story? Like, she wants to have sex.
To it, because there is no fixing this. There is no fixing this. I even told him, I was like, I really wish I could have sex right now. I'm really riled up. Like, I wish I could be next to you. I wish that you would acknowledge me. I've already gone nearly a week knowing that I'm pregnant.
You raped me, but I want to have sex with you right now, and I want to be emotionally or physically, like, come on, bro. Like, that's not it. That's not how that works at all. Like, I highly doubt any victim ever said that to their supposed, artist, whatever. Like, come on, man.
And he hasn't contacted me back, so the first thing that I'm going to do is just going to go, I tried to reach out, I tried to make amends, and I tried to not destroy other people's lives.
And all he has to do is show those text messages saying you saying that shit, and, like, legally, that's not classified as that. You know what I mean? Like, she's an idiot. She's literally killing herself as far as, like, any chance she has of any of this shit, bro. Like, none of this, it doesn't compute. Nothing computes anymore, bro.
During the process of creating a new one. But it's not working out that way. Instead, I'm going to destroy 2 lives while creating 1. And that's okay. If this isn't a reason to want to fucking kill myself, I don't know what is.
Here we go. 101. Probably more than that, but you know what I'm saying.
Just little Leticia on her own having to fight the world because
now she's doing the kid behind the camera thumbnail.
Everyone else is delusional and irrational, can't do their fucking jobs right. So here I am, poor little Leticia, just trying to speak her mind, just trying to do her own thing, just trying to be polite because everybody else is incompetent. And I would be able to do their jobs better than them. We all know that. Why are dudes so crazy? This makes no sense. And I begged him. I was like, do you really want me to file charges? Because I'm not playing with you anymore. I'm not playing your games. You're off fucking someone else, and you left me with your problem. No, thank you. Get over yourself, and you're a narcissist. And you deserve to be, like, in prison after all these proceedings, because that is not cool to fuck with someone in the brain like that. Have a wonderful day, because we all know where this is going to end up, and that's me filing reports, telling people, writing letters, telling everyone, and trying to expose this to the world.
Jesus, bro. Oh, God. I literally have a headache right now. I need to take some Advil or something. Like, this is wild.
Hello. I'm parked at my gym that I frequent, and I'm resting. I've been a vagabond for a year now. Generally, I take naps at the gyms that I go to because I'm a disabled citizen that just found out she was impregnated by a rapist.
Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, yeah. You already know. He's like, what the fuck did I walk into?
About 6 weeks ago. So this man comes over here, bangs on my door, and tells me that I'm loitering. But technically, if that's my gym over there, and I'm resting in between going back and forth within it, I'm not loitering because I pay to use that facility. And I have the proof of it because I said I'm a disabled citizen. You can run my car. I know I parked over here because I wanted to get out of the way because I didn't feel like I was being a hindrance to anyone or that I was loitering. Because in a majority of places, in a majority of states, it's fine to be able to park outside of the facilities that you frequent and that you use. And I was just in there. I just worked out, was in there for a couple of hours, showered up, and came over here to rest because I didn't want to drive to the Walmart tonight because I'm pregnant and I want to get up in the middle of the night to use the restroom. So if this is a humanity question, that's why I film these things, because I can post them on YouTube, because I want to make sure that people recognize the people that are inhumane and that are just trying to take a nap.
These dudes are like, what the fuck did I walk into? You know they regret taking this call, bro. They regret all this shit instantly as soon as she started going in on that.
Here, just trying to rest. You don't know me from Adam. I understand that. So you presume I was over here loitering? I didn't harass anyone. I didn't get out of my vehicle. I wasn't destroying any of the property. So your presumption and your perception of loitering is incorrect, sir, because I pay for that facility. Because like I said, I'm a vagrant. I'm a vagabond. I've been homeless for the last year. And I'm out of Hot Springs, but I was born and raised in Wisconsin. So that's why I'm actually so intelligent as opposed to this. And I understand that this isn't technically loitering. And that's why I got it on film. Because I'm going to share this with the corporate office, because when I was in there earlier today, at 11:20 this evening, a man walked into the female locker room and I was bare ass naked. He came over here and banged down the window like that. Who does that? And you're going to tell me to move? You think you know me? You're going to presume you know me personally? No. And that's why I get this stuff on film, so that I can share it with the world and put it on my YouTube.
Bruh, call the fucking mental ward and call it a day, bro. Don't even engage with this shit. It ain't worth it. It is not worth it. This bitch is so fucking crazy.
Because I'm just traveling through. I don't go to this one often. I usually park outside of the Anytime Fitness. You want to go there, sir? And harass me there? Because this is technically harassment. And I would be ashamed if I were you also. Yeah. What's your name again? Let's get this on. Because, I mean, I get my socks, and I'm actually OCD about cleanliness. I cannot believe that the audacity of some security team to try to tell me I'm loitering at a facility, and I can pull up every bit of information, sir. They can pull me up right now, and I am pregnant, 6 weeks pregnant, just wanted a rest in between getting harassed today. And then also that man that walked into the locker room. So thank you. And I suffer from post-traumatic stress. That's why I collect disability. That's why I'm in between right now, because I don't want to deal with any of the people that abused me prior.
Alright, so, yeah, what's the last name?
Collins, let me give you my ID, because it's not you. I understand it's this gentleman. This gentleman. Like, I didn't think that I was going to have to drive 7 minutes away to the Walmart just so I could turn around. But no, this man needed to get his rocks off because he had to tell somebody what's what. I parked over here. No one knows. I got to make sure I pay on the window. The fingerprints, too.
The fuck is she talking about? What is she going on about? Like, I'm lost, bro. This is...
My filthy hands.
She's everywhere with this fucking story. Like, this is wild.
Because I don't know how to wash my own fucking hands. Look at you. Fuck. And I just got out of the shower. I can't believe I'm stepping on the ground with my socks. That's horrific. But this man has nothing better to do with his time, and I can't wait to publicize this because he just thinks he's so cool. You think you're an officer too, sir? And I'm probably going to get you fired. And I'm not even doubtful of that because I talk to corporate offices all the time, and these gentlemen will tell you that as well.
So she's a Karen on top of all this. Beautiful. She goes full fucking Karen with the corporate office. Let me speak to the manager type shit, causing all these fucking problems. You know, these cops, I'm telling you, bro, these cops are just like, what the fuck is happening? What is this?
So there you are scoffing. Like, I did the right thing. I did the right thing. Because I told you no? Because I wasn't going to move? But if it would have happened, if it would have lasted, say, another hour or so, and I was in here being reckless, and I was doing something and harassing the property, then maybe. But all homeless people are categorized in the same lump, aren't they? Even though I'm obviously hyper-intelligent and can pinpoint exactly what I didn't do as a fucking legality. The funny thing is that if you're in there using... Yeah. I can't help that I'm exhausted from pregnancy. I can't help that I need naps constantly. This facility, and they'll reprimand whoever they need to reprimand, and that's happened prior because I am a disabled citizen. And so, like, I do suffer from different social anxieties. And so, like, even just this...
Sorry, I didn't sleep well last night.
It's going to sustain for weeks, you know.
Well, LeTiddy sure is having a hard time. She can't stop getting raped or harassed by the police. What is this poor woman gonna do? And worst of all, nobody believes all her bullshit her stories. Know one thing. If Leticia is anything, it's a great mom. I mean, come on. Her name's LeTiddy. She's gotta be full of milk. Well,
Jesus Christ. He had to say that. I was waiting for the LeTiddy comment to, like, reference, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Wow. And she breastfeeds, right? Remember that, chat. She breastfeeds, and that is just the end-all be-all of parenthood, a bit, apparently. Like,
well, not everything is in a name. A pile of shit by any other name would still be a pile of shit. And LeTiddy is a world-class pile of shit. When neither of the prospective fathers she wanted to be with her, and threatening her own life didn't work, what do you think she did next? If your guess is threaten the life of her unborn child, ding ding, you're a winner.
I'm done.
Jesus.
I'm not having this stupid-ass kid. By the time I end up done with this child and get rid of it, then, I'll be saved either way. And I'm thinking, boy, if you don't die by the next 20 weeks, if you do not get the fuck out of me in 20 fucking weeks, if you do not naturally die on your fucking own, you are fucked. You are so...
That is psycho, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Bro. That's a whole nother level of shit, bro. Like, that is a whole nother level of shit. Like, Jesus, man. How can you say that about...
fucked. That is clearly not something that I should be held accountable for if this baby is found in a ditch in a fucking garbage bag. So if this baby is found dead
bro. Come on, bro. That's psycho. That is just, bro, look at the eyes. I'm telling you, bro, this is... Lord Jesus.
it's newly born, then that is completely not on me. And even if I give birth, I'm so sorry that he got to it. The fact that there's not going to be a baby in 20 weeks, I don't know where the baby went. Fuck it, it's none of my business. This baby shouldn't have existed. And that's how I deal with it in third world.
Bro. None of my business, bro. I know a lot of people don't believe in abortion and they don't believe in that type of stuff. And I totally get it, right? Like, there's ways to get around it. But, bro, like, just saying, right? Just saying. That's, no.
Countries. The women are allowed to go off, you know, this baby, nobody wanted it. And, you know, that's why I've been storing a cardboard box. It's better off dead, just like me. I'll kill this baby. You can lock me up for the rest of my fucking life. That'd be cool. It moves around. I'm getting uncomfortable. The pressure is there. I can't lay on my stomach. I just want to beat it to death. Honestly, that's what I want to do while it's inside of me, though. So I don't have to fucking see it. Fucking disgusting, nasty, trash baby inside of me. I just want somebody to fucking kill this baby inside of me. And I don't care going to fucking prison for a dead baby. Like, yeah, straight up. And I just don't care. If this baby's taken over fucking me, then so be it. If I don't get compensation soon and like some way of surviving, I swear to God, you're gonna have a fucking dead baby.
If I don't get compensation soon, you're gonna have that she just said. Like, come on, bro. Like, that is not cool. That is not cool. I mean, at least do it and give it and just put it up for adoption immediately, right? If you want to be that, I mean, at least at that point, like, yeah, you're still a piece of shit, but at least you didn't like do the abortion and you didn't try to like, you know, self take care of the baby like that's inside of you. At least be responsible enough since you did the acts themselves. If you know you're going to be an unfit mother and you know you don't want the kid, at least put the kid up for adoption. Give the kid a chance, right? It's not the kid's fault. It's not at all the kid's fault. But this, come on, man. Come on, man.
Fucking hands. I don't know. When you get to that point, and me and you, and I'm still tripping out, you might end up getting lost in the woods somewhere. I'm not even worried that anybody would steal this child.
Bro, just Jesus. Talk about the shovel and fucked up looking.
I'd probably snap its neck on the way out. Be like, here you go.
Jesus,
I'm
come
7 weeks pregnant
on,
in a couple
bro.
days, and I'm just trying to wake up and not have morning sickness, so I eat some peanut butter. And I'm trying to combat wanting to throw up. I don't feel good. Lack of effort to try to succeed financially. That's where people believe that I'm mentally ill. So if the U.S. government doesn't recognize that there are people like me out there that tried to succeed,
The baby is alive, safe, and sound and nowhere near her. Good. Beautiful. Thank you for telling us that, Shiner, because, bro, I was worried, bro. I was worried for a second, because this ain't cool, bro.
went to school. I went beyond. I went to some college and everything. 2 different colleges. So I know that I've been educated enough to recognize what's going on in the world around me, in the systems, the fact that they want us to place efforts into seeking degrees, certifications and things that will never lead to any type of financial stability.
The fuck? What are we talking about? You go from morning sickness eating peanut butter to college institutions or scams. Like, what is going on? Like, what are we doing?
I don't know. Even a broken clock is right twice a day, right?
They told me, no, the systems can't be wrong. They can never be wrong. You don't rip away children from someone that's going through a mental upheaval that is completely...
You don't rip away children, but you're talking about taking care of the kid inside of you. You understand how you're a walking contradiction. Literally a walking contradiction of yourself. Like, just the disgust, bro. Pure disgust. Pure fucking disgust.
Safe around children. And that is the only thing that helps keep her safe.
And you think you are? You think you're safe around kids talking the shit you were just talking, bro? You're not. No, you're not safe around. You don't deserve kids, bro. Straight up.
Are those children?
Hey, retard. The children are supposed to depend on you. You're not supposed to depend on the children. If the only reason you're not killing yourself is because you're around your child, then you probably shouldn't be around your child. You're fucking unstable.
Agreed.
So if you don't recognize that smoking weed and playing with fucking crayons and watching cartoons is what I really want to fucking do with my goddamn life.
You literally just described how I make a living.
In actuality, 3 years ago, nearly 3 years ago, when I tried to reach out to my ex-husband, they took him up on his, his fear. They took him up on his deranged lies and told them that I was going to turn around and try to stalk and fucking kill him because of the...
Bro, what the fuck were you just saying? How many times did you threaten your husband with death? Like slitting his throat and stabbing him and all. Bro, imagine being that fucking delusional where your own words are being used against you and you're saying, how can you be afraid of me? Like, how does that work? How in the fuck does that even work, bro?
Words that I used, and I told him, I informed him, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And I am gonna fucking kill him.
See?
I didn't edit that.
Yet I don't actually get compensated financially to help me, because when I reached out, nearly 3 years ago, you said I was harassing my ex-husband's communications. You put me in jail for 2 months, and also in a psych ward for a month.
Should have been there longer. In the psych ward.
Not even. When I was in jail, people kept laughing at me, all the officers and everything, and they knew that
They're gonna laugh at you because you're a dumb bitch.
so long that I would just allow them to abuse me. And I signed over my rights to my dogs. And the guy, he sat down and he's like, well, we're going to find them good homes. And in my mind, I was thinking, but they don't need any other good home. They're mine. Like, when am I going to get out of jail? You didn't see my words as like me reaching out. You saw me as, instead of being the actual victim here, you saw me as being the maniac. When in actuality, that's not the fucking case, bro. You don't get brownie points for being a good person. Yeah, you fucking do. Because if you grew up around the nonsense that I fucking lived through, the first fucking thing I fucking think about is murdering everyone.
Wow. Yeah, bro, they're fucking psycho for fucking, saying that you're actually going to do that shit to your husband and all that shit you said. Sunshiner, she went to the house. In fact, she went to the house, caused disturbances, faked some fucking bullshit. And now she's saying, like, how are you going to be afraid of me? Like, how does that make sense? How in the fuck does that remotely make sense, bro?
Sure as fucking not gonna rack up a shit ton of debt that I'm gonna end up having to owe to the United States of America when the United States of America was the one that allowed me to suffer so poorly and allowed me to get all molested by my family and all touchy
Bro.
Touchy by their own militiamen. And so yeah, I'm fucking freaking out because I don't even show it off all that much. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, oh yeah, let's get these out. Oh yeah.
No one wants to see that shit, bro.
Engaging and understanding from where I'm coming from. You need to be educated. You need to go and get some therapy of your own because all the things that I state are completely viable, evident, and evident through traced documentation. There are other people out there like me, okay? There's tons of people out there like me that didn't get to voice their opinion when they were the victim, and then they turned in.
I don't think there's a lot of, there's some psychos out there, trust me. I'm not saying there's not, but I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of people that feel the way they do about their own children. Just saying.
To the fucking aggressor, where they turned into the problem. And you're gonna tell me that I'm fucking crazy because I like to fluctuate in my tone of voice, because I like to act like a child the majority of the time, because I don't want to do this and that, because I don't want to conform. My mind has done enough for you people. So how are you going to win this, government? How are you going to swirl this around to make...
That's the sad part, bro. There's no, like, drug abuse that I know of. So this is just all natural naturally psycho. Like, when someone's, like, strung out on some hard drugs and shit, okay, maybe you kind of get it. But there's none of that here. This is just psycho, bro. Psycho bitch. Straight up.
Get my fault again. Tell me. How? Oh, it's because I go around trying to get my tits all over it.
Jesus Christ. Stop with fucking...
Fucking sick fucks. Fucking sick fucks! I know, you fucking watch, you pieces of shit. I know you've been engaging for fucking enough time to realize. I know, because I've seen the differences in the video, the views and shit like that, how some of them never get processed and whatever. So there's gotta be people watching from above that see, and they just they're nosy as fuck. They don't want to help. They have all means to help, but they don't want to. They want to see how bad this train wreck gets.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but it's my freedom of speech. It's my freedom of speech and my freedom of speech. Because that's what it's like in the United States. They don't give a fuck. They're actually crazy. Because they're fucking inbred. Like, they cannot process certain emotions. They cannot process certain...
What is happening? Literally, what is happening? Like, it's just nonsense. This is just all fucking nonsense.
Aspects of reality and other people's perceptions. So I wonder sometimes why I'm so smart. Like, I can't even handle it. Like, if you put me in fucking court, I would literally probably scream at someone and be like, that one did it! And they think that I'm mentally unstable. No, I literally eat more fruits and vegetables than most people. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I'm crazy. You can eat my shit. You can eat my shit. And you can gag on it. And all your kids can gag on it. I'm mentally ill. I'm mentally ill because all I want is cock. All I want is to be fucked, and I want to suck, and I want to do all kinds of crazy.
At least she's being honest right here. At least there's a shred of honesty right here, right now with what she just said. Just a shred of honesty.
Ill. I'm mentally ill because all I want is cock. All I want is to be fucked, and I want to suck, and I want to do all kinds of crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. See the expression? You see the expression? Straight up. This is honesty. We're finally seeing honesty. Finally. After what? 3 hours. We're finally seeing a little bit of honesty. Beautiful.
Recognize and step the fuck off. Because your dicks are worthless. Your psychosis that you have and you get a boner, which you get a boner like every 5 seconds, that makes you crazy. And I'm just supposed to like sit here like my real...
Listen. All right. This is from the male perspective. When we get a boner, right? The blood rushes from the entire body, right? And we have less blood in our brains. It's part of being an animal. We're mammals. We're human. We're literally animals, right? Just a different species of animal. So do we make dumb decisions? Yes, we do. Do we not think properly? Sometimes, right? Especially when you're single, you're trying to mingle and do all the other shit, right? Whenever, especially like in your 20s, right? Men are driven by this. It's just a fact, right? There's no getting way around that, right? So, but to say there's psychosis and using, a hard dick as psychosis, that's just not even it. You know what I mean? That's just not even it. Cynical, you're 6'5". There ain't no way the blood travels that fast. I'm not getting into that conversation with you, Cynical, but I'm just saying, bro, the biological makeup of a man, you know what it is. You know what it is, bro. It happens. It just fucking happens, right? There's no getting around it. But psychosis, no psychosis.
It's insane. Like, these people, when he got me to get, like, one of the officers gave me a little stuffed bunny. And they said, yeah, you know, you'll see your bunny when you go to the hospital. And I thought of it as, like, my daughter, like the little bunny, because, you know, I love rabbits. And so they didn't even arrest me the day that I got put in jail and stuff. They just, they convinced me to go with them by giving me a teddy bear.
There's no shot. There's no fucking shot, bro. I don't believe that for a fucking second. I do not believe that for a fucking second, bro.
He promised me I would get my teddy bear, and he promised me I would get my bunny, and I was freaking out. I was like, I want my bunny. And people look at me and they think I'm drunk. They look at me.
There's just no shot. There's no shot.
And they think I'm on drugs.
Maybe in the mental ward. Maybe in the mental ward, but not by some cop, bro.
Because I just go around so sad looking like this. You deserve this. You asked for this. You fucking whore. Dumbass people. Don't judge people. If I'm having a fucking shitty day and I want to walk around like this, I should be allowed to because my hair is naturally fucking crazy like that and I've got way too many thoughts to fucking keep housed in this shit. That's why it's drifting out today. Crazy girls. Thoughts. The symbolism. Anyway, I'm out. Sunday, December 16th or 17th, 2022. Leticia Collins. So, today's Monday. January 16th, 2022.
Remember the story about that dude that was so big he would pass out? Oh, God, I forgot about that dude.
Martin Luther King Day. If everybody tells me go to a homeless shelter, no, I would rather die. So I decided that since you don't exist, since nobody actually gets a hold of my videos, right, until after the fact when I load this stuff, and nobody really cares about me as an individual in particular, I would just video myself right now as I end up taking a bunch of hydros and try to slit my wrists, and hope that somebody would go back and actually test to see who the fucking father of that baby.
Oh, my God. Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go, bro. Like, it's... How the fuck do people watch this shit? Like, this is... You know, Boogie's in Arkansas. She's in Arkansas. Maybe we should hook them up for an episode of Locale Live. Imagine how that shit would fucking go. Imagine fucking Boogie going in on her fucking two mental crash outs against each other, bro. Imagine that shit. Imagine the content that would fucking be.
And do something about it. And if I fucking wake up from this and have to go to a fucking psych ward because of everything everyone else has done to me, I swear to God, I will make every fucking attempt after that to fucking kill myself. I have told people since I was 12 years old, when I got my fucking stomach pumped, I don't want to be here. You guys are fucking psychopaths, and I'm sick and fucking tired of this, and I'm about to reach down there in a moment, dig around for my razor blade, and start carving out the lines where I'm going to slice very firmly. So I've literally...
No, I wouldn't put Buff in that situation, Lunchbox. I like Buff. I wouldn't do that to him, bro. But Boogie, bro, I would love to see her and Boogie go at it, bro. When Boogie has like his massive crash out, not the fake shit, but like the real crash outs, bro. Put him against her and fucking see who wins.
been fucking sexually abused by my father, sexually abused by my brother, and my mother even, because you're not supposed to kiss on your daughter.
Come on, Grim. Let's not. You're being cool, bro. Let's just chill out.
There's tits and ass. That was weird. So I've tried to reach out to people all these years to try to get some fucking compensation for the
Boogie stream cards would be flowing. Yeah, they would.
Shit that I've lived through, so I can continue to fucking live in this shithole. I hope to fucking God people will fucking see me slumped over here like, what the fuck? She's just sleeping? Fuck you people. Fuck you, I know you're watching this is recording even. The fuck you think I don't know that? So anyway, if I could just fucking die. This fucking piece of shit father of this baby, I already know he still gets the fucking messages. I know he reads them, and I know damn well that it fucking pisses him off and makes him fucking worried or whatever the fuck he's feeling. I know. That's stupid. I'm done. I'm not having this stupid ass kid, and you just go ahead and offer me what I fucking need, or you end up getting this fucking video of me slicing my fucking wrists.
Here we go. Again.
Like, and I cannot wait to get to...
I'm literally numb to this. Like, I don't even care anymore about her doing the baiting and shit. I'm literally numb to all of this.
Film for everyone to fucking witness. Like, these are the moments right before she slit her fucking wrists, and she warned everybody, and she told everybody, she told the government to fix their fucking shit in a timely goddamn manner. But no, my blood is on your hands now, bitches. You're gonna tell me that those fucking poodles were better off somewhere else because I was going through a mental upheaval.
You mean, are they gonna tell the woman with a history of animal abuse that she can't keep her animals while she's going through a violent mental breakdown? Yeah, probably.
Shocking.
Also, the fact they were putting you in jail for 90 days. She says jail for 60 days and the mental hospital for 30, but the mental facility was in jail. So just trying to help you out with your math, LeTiddy. That's 90 days.
My blood is on your fucking hands.
Got him.
Like I said prior, they will know. Everyone will know. Everyone will know why I did it, how I did it, when I did it, and how I was speaking out for help, but nobody did anything about it because they couldn't enforce any will upon anyone else but me. My creation is, I'm gonna bleed out right now. People are going to fucking notice, and people are going to make a fucking change after this because hopefully this and my child...
I have a feeling, unfortunately, no one's gonna care. Be flat out honest. No one's gonna care. Everyone that laughs at you and makes the videos about you and tells your story because you're some fucking dumbass bitch. No one's going to care. They'll make one video and then move on with their lives. No one's going to care if you do this shit, bro. And that's the sad part. That's the true sad part about all this.
And all that because fuck this baby inside of me. If nobody's gonna help me fucking tend to it while it's in me, if nobody's gonna help me while I'm puking, if nobody's gonna hold my hair back and rub my back and rub my feet and fucking everything I want, then no. How about no? How about fuck everybody and you can suck my goddamn dick if I have to spend another fucking night freezing to goddamn death and having to sift through and be happy about my trash ass fucking putting everything back and forth in my fucking car because I swear to Christ, I'm supposed to be so happy and so just content with this, but I am not. I am not. I want my riches now. I want them yesterday. I want them before I was fucking born. Enough is enough. Fucking hate you people.
There it is. I want my riches. She's entitled. On top of all this other shit, bro, she's entitled. That's just lovely. I've been trying to hold it, bro, but I really got to use the bathroom. It's right around the corner. I will be right back. I promise. I'm sorry. I've been trying to hold it, guys. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. The bad part about doing solo streams, right? All right, I'm back. Whew, Jesus. Oh, man, that's probably one of the best I've ever taken. God, that felt good. You ever just had to go and just feel the fucking, the relief as the stream is flowing? Bro, it is amazing. It is flat out amazing. All right, let's continue. We're almost done. When we're done with part one, I'm in the stream, and we will pick up part two tomorrow.
I swear to God, like I swear to fucking Christ, you people are so fucking demented. And then you act like it's all us. You act like, oh God, and we better delete this video. Better not have anybody fucking watch this.
Delete everything. Just fucking delete your entire channel, all your video. Just delete everything, bro. Just delete it all. Fuck it.
Nice.
Jesus, bro. Here we fucking go.
Nice.
Here we fucking go. We're not.
What worries me the most? Like, you would think. Just like bring him at me. Like I would slice my ex-husband's dick off. I would slice fucking what's his face's dick off. All of them, their dicks. I would just fucking cut their dicks off. Why couldn't you just fix it in a fucking timely manner? Why? The fuck is wrong with you people? And it's like the louder I scream, the more people just ignore me. Why? Instead you just sit there and you watch as everyone is distorted.
Oh, bro. When I was in Basra, oh yeah, bro. There's just, yeah, it's bad. It gets bad, especially when you're on patrol, bro, and you know you can't, and all you can do is fucking chug water because you're sweating to fucking death and your battle rattle. Full battle rattle, bro. It gets bad. It gets real fucking bad. I feel your pain, bro. Trust me, I feel your fucking pain. Yeah, shitting too, bro. It can get rough, especially in the desert heat. It fucking sucks.
And everything in my reality has hurt me. Everything was taken from me. Everything. And then you keep demanding more. So much more. I will not create this child alone. I will not fucking feed myself alone. I will not clothe myself alone. I will not house.
I will not create this child alone. That's not how that works. Not how that works.
Myself alone, bitch. I will not go to a homeless shelter. I would rather fucking die. I swear to God. I'm so sick of this. I just want to like shove it. I do. Just like straight.
We're not doing that.
How much fun? How much fun? I hate this so much. It's going to break everything around me. I hate you, all of you. Ah! The problem is I've done it so many times and I already know the pain when it fucking heals.
Passed out, bro. She's tired. All that energy exhausted. Just fucking gone, bro.
Road rings first. Just shove it in there. Just stick around line first and then shove it in. There you go. I just have to go in deeply. No.
There's some serious problems. Serious fucking problems. And this, she should just be off the internet. Just fucking remove everything. Just try to get some help. I mean, you're not. You're in jail now. But just, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta not think about yourself sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
I don't see the thing is I don't want to be stopped. There's the difference. Majority of the time I would be like, please, somebody stop me. Please, no, please. No, God, please do not fucking interfere with my fucking reality right now. Please, God. Just start the car, sit here. Oh, fuck. They're not family if they tell you to go ahead.
Oh, yeah, bro. So what, 3 weeks later?
Go ahead and hurt yourself. They're not family if they're not there for you, helping you during the good times and the bad times. And it was a great relationship that I had with my first daughter. Technically, she's my third baby. So she was a rainbow baby to me. She meant everything to me. Well, now, I'm not that frumpy.
What happened to the other 2 kids? What happened?
And I'm not that fat anymore. I'm down to now 165 pounds. That bothers me because I've gained weight since I got pregnant, forcibly knocked up by a rape 2 months ago. And I don't understand.
That you enjoyed. You enjoyed it. You talked about how much you enjoyed it, but you were going to put rape charges on him if he didn't want to be with you. Okay. Now it all makes sense, chat. Now it all makes sense.
And why I can't have compensation for any of the things that I've lived through in order to live a better, more fulfilling life than the people that have traumatized me.
What does compensation mean? That's the question. Like, define like just money. You want money? Like, money's not going to fix your issues. Money's not going to fix your fucking problems. It just doesn't. That's just not it.
Seek out assistance and they mark you for the rest of your life. You're low-income trash. They don't help you. I was explaining to someone, when the housing voucher came to me 2 years ago, they expected me to find a property here in this location in Hot Springs, Arkansas, that was $475 a month or less. And that doesn't necessarily even include the utilities. So what they wanted me to do, because they said that there was no other way, they couldn't get me into housing otherwise because of the fact that I was making a certain amount of money from disability. It doesn't make any sense. So I don't understand why I get reprimanded so severely, so harshly, to the point where Hot Springs, Arkansas, and the authoritative figures that took advantage of me and took advantage of this situation when I was going in a mental break because of the abuse that I was sustaining in the marriage that I was in. And yet they gave him full custody. And then people think
I'm going to skip ahead, bro, because this is just nonsense at this point. This is nonsense.
I'm building. I haven't cut anybody like that. I haven't fucking stabbed anybody or killed or murdered or anyone. I killed a dog with my bare hands a couple times.
Yeah, you.
Jesus. Well, there's the stuff admitting of the animal stuff. Okay.
Heard it right. She choked 2 dogs to death with her bare hands, and she's admitting to that. Now, you might think that maybe you're misunderstanding something, and that's why I'm going to divert both chronologically and subject-wise in what we will call the puppy killer saga. You gotta hear this shit.
I'm not really scared of animals like that. Like, I have affection for them. I understand. I have empathy for them, and I know that they're just trying to survive. At one point, too, my dog had gotten impregnated by this stray dog, and I didn't know what to do with the puppies. They were pit bull puppies, and in the area in the south that I was living.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not.
I found a witch, my blood.
I'm not listening to that. I'm sorry. I don't fuck her, bro.
I always have problems with my electronics, especially when I'm trying to film and especially when I'm trying to upload my videos, because I know that I'm a hindrance to, everyone because of my story, because of the facts behind my story, and how I am just brutally honest, torturously honest about everything. And people say that I torment them with the truth, and I say, well, haven't you tormented me enough? Isn't that why I'm classified as disabled? That I'm constantly being harassed? So yeah, I'm pretty sure I deserve more than say you, that say that you're normal, say that you're healthy, say that you're mentally stable. So, just stating the facts, I'm not here to appease anyone. I'm not. I'm here to make God happy. And whether or not other people are happy with my existence, that's...
That ain't the most delusional statement of this entire fucking film, video, whatever. I don't know what is, bro. I'm here to make God happy. You think God's happy with you doing this shit, bro? Are you serious? God, you're gone mentally, bro. You're fucking gone.
Fine, I don't care. But if you're gonna blame me for something, please make sure I actually did it. And also, too, and I could be apologetic about something like that. I'm so sorry I didn't do that. But I did. So I'm not gonna apologize for something like that. Fuck no. I already know that I deserve a lot. And I deserve a lot more than most people because of my intelligence. And merely that. So, and not even just because of my compassion. It's all of it. All. I'm
How does this homeless druggie hooker look cleaner than Becky? I mean,
very well rounded, and people know that. That's why they attempt to get into my sphere so that they can do something in order to disprove what I have to say, and they can't. Instead, I just have this way of phrasing things is so intellectual in that way that I have so much knowledge that I'm trying to convey in this weird body, in this weird tone, in this, I don't know what people see. I'm horrified. I'm like, wait a minute, are you not engaging with my intellect, or are you just engaging with my aesthetics? That's what it fucking is. And you just can't get past the fact that I've got a crooked tooth, that I've got a big ass nose, that my ears are big, and my hair's all fucked up and curly right now. I get it. I fucking understand. I know that my raging emotions, I get that, and my raging whatever, but in a moment, I'll be fine. I'm gonna go to the grocery store, I'm gonna go get something to snack on, I'm gonna get my mind off of it, and hopefully somebody will invite me out. Somebody will, take me to.
hopefully someone will invite me out. So, you see, bro, she's already looking for the next. Already, bro. Ready to move on to the next dude, bro. Every single time. That's all this shit is, bro. Every single time, moving on to the next dude, straight up.
A movie or something that I want to do, something that I enjoy. I've always just been verbally aggressive, and I cost people with my intelligence because they are being ridiculous. And yet then they turn around and they're like, no, you're ridiculous. Psych ward, you bitch. And I'm like, Jesus, no. Jesus, no. Like, you have no
You deserve it. You deserve a permanent stay at this point.
idea how many times I've been stuck in the fucking psych ward, scared out of my goddamn mind. I was standing there in the gym, in the locker area, and pacing around because there was no one there, and it reminded me of being in the psych ward one of the times. I had a flashback, and I was just like pacing, and I thought, holy shit, are they gonna try to put me in a psych ward because of my words again? Fuck them. Freedom of speech. Fuck you. Don't touch me. So even
The freedom of speech arguments. Don't you love freedom of speech arguments? Aren't they just so enthralling and fucking whatever? Like, come on, bro.
that I willingly have told people, yes, I'm suicidal. Don't touch me. Do not fucking force me in a psych ward. It will make me more suicidal. And there have been people that have sexually abused me, orderlies at one of the facilities, and yes, that is true. I have to cut them off. No more connections. No more connections. Because none of them were healthy. They were very toxic to me. Even my own daughter, and the fact that she just sort of like scampered off with her dad, and he was the cool parent because he was gone all day, and she saw me all day long, so she would go with him, and he would feed her whatever she wanted in that way. Tasty, nutritionless snacks, candy, all this and that. Either we can have a good situation, or we can have a terrible one.
By the way, I got emotes now. Or little emojis. I'm going to upload those here to the channel. Shout out to Spook for that. Appreciate you, bro.
And I can make you cry.
Cynical devil, sorry.
Because my words cut so deeply sometimes, and that's what I want, is somebody, yes, a simp. I don't give a fuck what you say. I would much rather have that than some douchebag, fucking misogynistic piece of shit like Jason Wallace. He's all he did, spanking my bottom and then running off. Fuck you, I don't give a shit. Like, that just makes you look like trash, and this baby's gonna know it. Hello, everybody. It's later in the day, April 27, 2022. I like these obsessive comments about puppy killing, and I'm like, I've lived through my instances where things happened, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're free from the same sin. So you consume animals, you're contributing to that slaughterhouse, those slaughterhouses, and those animals have just as much emotion as a puppy.
Bro. She's equating doing that shit to puppies and farming. What are we doing? What in the fuck are we actually? Isn't Jesus.
He does. So, if not more. So, I don't know what's wrong with people. I think you're crazy. Why are you calling me a puppy killer? You're crazy. I wasn't doing it out of like malice. It was because the society told me that they were unwanted and I was not able to have them. And so, what do you?
No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck.
He who casts he who has not sinned shall cast the first stone. Yeah, you have no reason to talk. Believe me, I love Kroger so much. I do, and I don't care if they don't want to be associated with a puppy killer. Oh my Jesus, they kill slaughter animals and they sell them.
Jesus Christ, bro! No one wants to hear that.
Let's spay one of the dogs. It turned out it was pregnant, and she had called the owner, and the owner had said, "I don't want the puppies." So what did she do during that spay?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm skipping ahead. I don't want to hear about that. I just don't, bro. I don't care.
Leticia killed 8 by dumping them in a garbage bag, putting them. So just taking a head count here, or a pupper count. Leticia killed 8 puppies by dumping them in a garbage bag, putting them in a freezer, and listening to them whimper to death. She also sailing.
Jesus,
that is a
bro.
grand total of 11 dogs she has killed out of either malice or neglect. You are the worst person in the fucking world, LeTiddy. No wonder they took those dogs from you, bitch. Now, as you can see, later in her timeline, she does receive some internet trolling, and that's why she shifted from, oh, I'm a little good girl telling a story, to her confrontational mode. And that's also why that last video exists. When the heat got too much for her, she pretended she got in a hit and run, which caused no damage to her car or her, went to the hospital for a couple of hours, then complained they didn't do anything and went home. This is what she did instead of threatening suicide, because she was told ahead of time, don't even try that suicide shit with us, bitch. Oh, and just a side note, LeTiddy, don't ever challenge us to dig something up and find out, and all the documentation is there, just go look. Because I did ask that vet clinic about that story you told, they said they would never do that, and they have no idea who the fuck you even are.
So, this morning, I was upset because I had a shitty-ass dream.
Like, I'm sorry I skipped that, guys. I don't want to listen to that shit. Like, I just don't. That shit just enrages me, and it's fucking sick to hear that shit. Like, fuck her, bro. But, God, Jesus, man. It just... I think people that do that shit, especially with the freezer story, bro, fucking throw her ass in a fucking freezer and let her be in there. And fucking people can listen to her whimper, you fucking dumb cunt. Evan, what up, bro? This is just, she's sick, bro.
The lady I've been staying with a couple days, and I stayed for a few times here and there. She's got a lovely home. I try to make it to where everybody's like, okay, yeah, you're a good person, whatever. You're not a decent person. You post shit on your Facebook that says something about trans kids not being, like, cut that shit out. What? Let people be people. You have too many opinions. She wouldn't allow me to make dinner last night because she was studying and doing her homework. I have to eat small meals periodically throughout the day. There I am making my salad and a few little complaints and whatever. She whips around and she says, you know, when I'm studying and doing all that, can you eat upstairs? Can you eat in your room?
Oh, hey, I can clear that up. Hey, no worries, LeTiddy. It's all a misunderstanding. Allow me to show you why you're not allowed to eat in a room where people are doing things like studying or reading.
Jesus. Yeah, I can see, because I'm the type of person, if I'm super hyper focused on something and I need to like retain material and all, I don't want noises in the background because, you know, your ear gets triggered. Like, what the fuck is that? You know, I get it. But yeah, bro, it's. I hate that shit so much, bro. God, this unnecessary mouth noises. That is the worst. That is the fucking worst. That shit will drive me up a fucking wall. People smack when they eat and they don't close their fucking mouth when they chew. That is the worst. God, oh God, that just drives me up a fucking wall, bro. I'll slap the shit out of somebody for doing that shit, but in Minecraft, right? But yo, bro, like no. God, no. That is no. God, bro, y'all want to hear a funny story, bro? So, like, obviously, like, I met my father and I hung out with him. My mom took me to see him and shit, right? And like, it's nothing like that. But whenever he would eat, bro, I think I told this story before. He would chew his food, nod his head, and he would go, tss, tss, literally every time. I'm like, what are you doing? In my back of my, it's probably why I don't like it, because it's like, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's fucking, it's, yeah. Living my life. Okay, mister, I can't stand it talking type. Oh, God. You're right. I hate talking, I hate people that talk in type, bro. Just up a fucking wall. Like, bro, just, you're insulting their intelligence because they're going to see what you're typing, right? I know people do it to fill the dead air, but I'd rather not insult people's intelligence that they can't read. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, bro. I can't. He hisses like a little, yes, he does, bro. Like, and he nods his head, bro. Like, I don't get it. I truly don't. I meant to share the screen. Like, that wasn't a boomer moment. Like, it just, yeah. Jesus, bro. Stop. No, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Like, bro. Like, if you're going to like some nice ass restaurant and you're trying some fucking wild ass food for the first time, you're like, damn, that, like, you make a noise. Like, all right, I'll give you a pass. But just continues throughout the whole, bro, stop it. Just fucking stop it, bro. It drives me up a fucking wall. What are you doing? What are you, God, bro? What are you doing? Yeah. Jesus, bro. Bro, wipe your fucking mouth. Wipe your fucking mouth. God with the sushi. God, you're fucking gross and you eat like a fucking pig. Jesus. Bro. For you guys, I'm going to get through this, but this is fucked up. God.
I have a weird, like, pimple next to my sphincter. Shit she listens to on the radio. And
yeah, like, Come on, bro.
And all it was an advertisement. She said, oh, they were just talking about rape on there and yada yada. All it was an invitation for people to donate toward individuals who have suffered through these domestic abuse situations. They're not actually trying to help people. I said, that's not even a platform that somebody would reach out to seek out, you know, and I said I've contacted places like that, like charitable Christian ministries. And you know what they say to me? They say, my car payment is too much. I mentioned that shit to her. And what did she do?
Okay. Okay.
Immediately, $520 for your car. Your car's too expensive. Maybe you should think about getting a lower payment. Blah, 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 blah. So, people go around trying to enforce their...
Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, you already know. You already fucking know. I didn't got to say anything. You already fucking know.
will. Like this crazy old bitch I was dating. And, I told her. And all she did was talk down to me. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I cleaned up all my things, wiped everything down. We're sitting there and I'm eating breakfast and, you know, just trying not to have any fucking morning sickness or get sick of her ass or whatever the fuck she's about to say. Because that's about how it is. Everybody has an opinion about how everybody else should live their life, and I'm thinking, bitch.
Yeah, bro. I mean, look what's happening.
Yeah, I have an opinion about how you live your life as well, and all you do is go around bitching at everyone. I told her about the dream. And I told her about my brother who had molested me. And she said, her exact words and her exact demeanor. She said, oh, did your brother stick his pee-pee in your vagina?
No one says, bro, there's no shot. Anyone, no. There's no shot. There's no fucking shot, bro. There's no shot. I'm sorry.
For someone to sit there and put it in such a vulgar little speaking down to me like that, and I say these things without even meaning them, but I wish I could slit your fucking throat. And then she tried to argue that she wasn't being condescending or she wasn't talking down to me, and I just said, I just want to go.
Oh, yeah. That just, the instant, bro.
I hate, and I know people are going to watch this. I hate if anybody sees me. Hyperventilating. So embarrassing. No, bitch. Why don't I just say these things out loud, pinpoint your address, and just say, hey, guess what? She's got a lot of...
No one just goes through, that doesn't happen. No one just fucking the instant. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure this is edited and cut down, right? I'm sure, but you don't do that. You just don't do that. That's not plausible.
Fucking fancy shit over there. Don't know what she does in and out. She's all alone. She's just a crazy old bat that fucking says shit to people that fucking makes them want to commit suicide. Fuck you, people. Fuck you. I will not fucking work. And I told everyone I will not fucking work. Fuck that shit. I am fucking stressed the fuck out. I would literally just...
You're a cuddler. You're a professional cuddler. Of course you're working. Hey, girl, you working? All right, bro.
Slice someone's fucking throat. Then you will have a fucking story. Then you'll fucking have me in fucking prison for the rest of my life. Then you'll keep me contained. That's how badly I want them dead. My family, my ex-husband, every one of them. I want them dead.
Oh yeah, the evil demonic is coming out, bro. Straight up. But she's fitting to be a mother. Remember that. She's very fitting to be a mother right now.
When people come up to me and they start giving me advice. Like, you need to fill out right in their face. Can I just do that? Is that not cool? Is that not kosher?
Well, friends, all good stories must...
Yeah. Let's let him finish out.
Come to an end, but this one is not even close to ending. Do you want to see the rest of her pregnancy? All the other crazy shit? How this all ends up when she finally spits this baby out, or follows up on one of her threats to murder it, or the cops pick her up, or she gets locked up in a mental institution? Who knows? But there's a whole lot of more crazy coming at you in part 2, which should be coming, well, pretty soon. So ladies and gentlemen, I warn you, stay off those dating apps. Don't trust anybody. Never relax. Because you might end up with a Leticia, and your dog might end up dead, and you might get accused of rape. And you don't deserve any of that. Well,
Jesus, God, when you word it like that.
We'll see you in LeTiddy Part 2.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Well, shout out Adonis again for that video. I need to put the link of this in the description. This is something. This is something. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the ride that we just went on. Plenty more to come. And I'm going to keep covering this because this is actually worth covering instead of other things. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Hope it's better than this bitch's. And we're going to see y'all tomorrow. Probably the same time, maybe a little earlier. I don't know. Who's live right now? Nobody. Okay, so nobody. Oh, with the balls? Yeah, I'm not redirecting the balls. I don't give a fuck. All right, guys. Until next time, we're going to have emotes. I'm going to upload the emotes and the emojis that, Cynical Devil made. So, again, shout out Cynical. We appreciate that. And story part 2 tomorrow. We'll see you next time. To the super chats, the $38 in super chats I got, thank you. To the gifted member I got, thank you. I greatly appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Again, man, I got to figure out how to do that. Get more revenue on this channel. Because like I said, I'm seriously considering quitting my part-time job and just focusing on this. But I just got to figure out what I want to do. I'm sure the cooking streams will generate some revenue and all that jazz, and we'll figure it out. All right, guys. Till next time, take care. Love your family. Tell them all that we appreciate you not being LeTiddy. And we'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody.